Hello, everybody!
Yes, I know it's like strange for me streaming at this time, but during one of the circumstances, I just feel like doing it because last
We
time
ball.
I streamed, it was about on a certain someone that no one really likes, and we're not talking about that.
We ball.
Yep.
Hey, is it
Anyway,
alright if I advertise this stream in like my friend servers or
go ahead, I suppose.
alright. I only really have like one friend group though, so
Fair enough.
oh my
Already like so many people coming in.
hello everybody!
Just to see this ugly ass face, but hey, at least it's not as ugly as a certain video of mine, which, again, we don't talk about it.
Sorry. I have a lot of auditory stims and tics, so
Carlos, how are you doing today? Referring to like both of us, or I guess, I guess I'll start. I was fine, like earlier today, but then like something happened and it kind of dampened the mood a little bit, but hey, it's all fine now. Oh, now here's like something that I think we should talk about first as well. From like Joshua the Blue 440K2. Did you see the pilot? If you can't tell from the thumbnail, yes. I've seen it so many times and I love it. I'm sure
I
you've
only
all
saw a
seen it
little
as
bit
well.
of it. Oh, sorry, I interrupted. I apologize.
Nah, that's fine.
I'm just eating the food for my job for dinner, so don't mind me if you hear any noises in the background.
What's your favorite part? Definitely like the crash, because my goodness, the crash is like more better than it was in the final version.
Thank you, Mayo. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. Guess someone else wants to like join hop in. NWR 2006 Productions. So did you check out the Minecraft movie? Yes. Like a while back. Although, fun fact, the staff was just like, please, there's like, no, can we have no whooping? And I was just like, what kind of movie did everyone think we were going to see? Like a new Spider-Man? But when I check like like what people have been saying, I'm just like, oh, now I understand the whole chicken jockey stuff. But yeah, it's the movie itself is fine. I've not really have much to say about the new Minecraft movie.
Just a second. I'd say the Minecraft movie is one of those meme movies, personally.
Yeah. I can only imagine what would like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 be like.
Hopefully more civil, because I went to the first movie opening night and everybody cheered at the "I always come back" line, and that was pretty much the craziest it got.
Potele, you've seen the chicken jockey mod for the jockey in Left 4 Dead 2? Shit's funny as hell. No, but I'm not surprised they did that. I'm not surprised they've done that. I mean,
All right, yeah, I don't need another hot sauce for this cheese.
Is my movie a ripoff of South Park? No, it's not. But I can tell you, Alfred 3 is definitely a ripoff of Spider-Man 3. That's all you really need to know. But again, those movies are trash. And I made them. But they're not as trash as The Dark Times. We don't talk about that garbage either. We're all humans. We rather
Honestly,
forget about the garbage we've done.
When it comes to the Alfred trilogy, like, my first thought is to, like, Hazel and just how much fun I had playing her, but, like... Also, how do you highlight comments? Is that a host-only thing?
Yeah.
Alright, could you highlight Mayo's comment asking for the country? I want to, like...
I
want to respond to that.
I'm not doxing myself. Who do you think I am?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to talk about myself anyway, so... I'm from the US for reference.
And I'm just from the UK. That's all you need to know. Again, I'm not doxing myself.
Honestly, fair.
Are you going to put Winston, Alfred, Kroger, Night Fox 62 in the flashbacks when they worked? I kind of want to do that as, like... Because I had a video where it's pretty much recapping the entire Alfred trilogy and make it not shit. But again, there's, like, other ideas I kind of want to do, so that you'll just have to wait and see. Gothic Sniper 777 says hi. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I still love your Alfred movies. I don't think they're trash. Well, if you like the Alfred movies, good for you. But again, there's like other my videos you could be watching.
Honestly, butting in his Hazel real quick. I highly recommend the Gordon and Hazel special, the part 2 that is coming out next week. I highly recommend that.
But again, there's also like the 80th anniversary video coming up, and that's from my Henry, even though I'm wearing a Thomas shirt, but hey ho.
Oh, hi, Leg just offered me some of her fries. Why is it spicy? Too spicy. Hazel, it's alright. I'm sorry, I should have told you. I should have told you. No, it's okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just, eating a cookie.
Honestly, like, this sauce is really good when you mix, like, super hot sauce and, like, cheese sauce. Like, mix those and you are golden.
Did you get the Thomas shirt from Redbubble? Yes. I also have another Thomas shirt, and I bought it from, like, Thomas Land when I went there, and even Flog there. And I'm also going to come back to Thomas Land on the 17th. Will I be vlogging there? Not really, because what really is there to, like, do? I mean, there's, like, an 80th anniversary event there, which...
I just end up living in the moment so much that I just forget to blog, you know? Huh?
No. Who is your favorite lone engine out of the 6 of them?
Oh, mine's Hazel. We all know why.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ay, ay, ay.
But you, Bosch, what's yours?
I don't know. Oh, I know. Not Alfred
Oh,
or 98462. Because come on, they are clearly two different engines. All right. That's like in my own canon now. Alfred and 98462 are separate characters, so just don't be bamboozled like that.
just a tip. If you ever go to Taco Bell and you like the nacho fries, but wish your
Hello.
sauce. Oh, hello.
Oh,
So
you know what? I'll admit this. I actually used to like the Dark Times at some point.
I know. That's why you tortured me with when in that VC on Discord, and I was like literally telling you, "Oh, please stop! It's so garbage." And I get it's like a fan like creation, but still, it's so freaking bad.
Okay, did
Hey,
you
at
see
least
one?
it wasn't my past
one-
DMs from 2020.
I know.
Wait, remember the one that I showed that had like that had one that was based on Project G1, where
Jeremiah, I do not recall voicing Rebecca. I'm sorry.
it's Oishi.exe being shot by Sonic and some other random characters.
That's another fan made one, and I did tell you to like stop showing it because it was also bad.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll admit this right now. There's another one called Project 2A9 that I saw. Okay, back in 2019 when I was phased over Shed 17 and Project G1, there was one fan-made Shed 17 universe called
I unfortunately
2A9.
cannot answer
there.
that.
Wait, Bosher,
Yeah.
are you familiar with something called Project 2A9?
No.
It's made by this YouTuber by the name of Ginger.
Hello, 244.
Wait, someone says that is
Hello.
Project. Wait, someone says that is Project G1 a ripoff of Nazi Germany? What?
I highly doubt it.
What?
You'd have to ask Paulsvitz about
No.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, is it because of the army?
Maybe.
Okay, like
Like,
I don't know.
you'd have to ask Paulsvitz about that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a ripoff of. Wait, is it because in the beginning it shows history from WW2 at the beginning of
Yeah,
Shed
that's from like Shed 17, not Project G1.
and ends up showing you know who with the letter H.
Yeah, I think we all know. Fellow
Hello to the fellow
Scots is
Scots.
high.
So like in Project 2A9, this kid back in 2019 had it to where Thomas is dead and Henry has come back as a ghost. And Thomas's death was he died from he got attacked by some sort of firework display or something.
Okay.
Wait. You're gonna have to ask the fellow Scots, you're gonna have to ask Bosher on Discord. You're gonna have to ask in his DMs if you want to join the stream. Sorry, I thought you voiced Rebecca. I just checked Offer 3 and she was voiced by Cute Yoshi Lover.
Fun fact, I was gonna get someone to voice Rebecca for me, but I was an impatient prick.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Oh yeah.
Did you listen to the Lost Planet Thomas whistle? It was kind of
realistic. I did.
Yeah.
Apparently, my friend, when he found out that I was Hazel, apparently he said that there was a rumor that I somehow died in a car crash.
That's bad.
Trust me, you're not the only one that had like rumors of someone dying.
Is it because of the one person with
also, yes, folks, I'm aware that one time there was a creepypasta of apparently I died of a heart attack.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because, oh, gee, what a tragic story. That's like pretending to be a news article about, Bosch Blue dying.
God.
Or Bosch's studio, since it was during that time. He died of a heart attack in, like, I don't know, Switzerland or something. Whatever, where we post it. I don't know. Let's put it on a lost episode creepypasta wiki.
Wait, Viora?
Yes.
I was
are those
making that
rumors
up.
from you? Are those rumors from you dying in a car crash coming from Vickery's White Knights?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Are they coming? Were those rumors coming
That
from?
does not sound like them. Like, knowing
No.
them, that does not sound like them.
Anyway, the film
Plus,
Is
like-
it possible if you could voice someone in my film, Mr. You think you're like Toad? Like, thank you, Mr. Bosch. No one really calls me that, but anyway, I don't know.
I'd be happy
because-
to.
Ooh.
Yeah, she can be that, but for me, like, once this year is over, I just want to do like more focus on non-Thomas stuff. But
Oh yeah.
it's still year of Thomas, so.
I have a question to ask. What inspired you to do Michael Rosen and Noble as a duo?
That is a good question. Because I have like a school friend who like calls himself Governor Green, and he's like more into like Michael Rosen YouTube posts. So the Michael Rosen stuff kind of comes from him, as well as the stuff from Killing Floor 2, which is like, it's now like one of my favorite games.
Back then, your old era used to be Oishi and Haru Suzumiya and other random anime characters and other.
Oh
cartoons.
god. Oh god. I have my own story involving that like, oh god.
Can we just do a stream next time called Oishi Ruined My Life? Because
Yes.
that perfectly sums up everything.
There's even an episode where she took her top off in the middle of school.
Bro, what?
Yes.
Yeah. If you were there, then yeah.
Oh, I barely remember that time. Like, I remember like exactly
I'm about to-
2%
Why
of
do I
it.
remember that episode?
Like, I barely remember that time.
Anyway,
Go now, bye.
Pente, Bosch, just quick question. You down to play Left 4 Dead 2 with me and Nugget Man later today? It's alright if you say no, just
Oh yeah, by the
why
way,
not?
so
Because I haven't played Left 4 Dead 2 in a while, and after what's been happening, I could really do with a game like that. Also, another question. Oh yeah, like that. After what stuff Alice mentioned. I mean, yeah. Why not? Why the heck not?
Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of like a Hazel related project I've had in the works?
Sure. Wait, is it her reaction to comments? No.
It's when Alfred 3 is coming out.
I
Yeah,
hate to break it to you, but
Already out.
Alpha 3's been out for like 5 years.
I mean, hey, at least it's not Alfred 4.
Wait, let me
Unless you count Thomas's Magical Christmas Discovery, or
Wait,
even,
let me
I don't know, Alfred Gordon out Hazel.
wait.
That's also Alfred 4.
Hey, Bosch.
Huh?
Let me ask this. Is the Gordon and Hazel, or whatever it is, canon Alfred trilogy or something else?
Yes and no. Yes, because it's like, well, if you look at the description of like the trailers, you'd see that takes place 2 years after Alfred 3. And no, because have you seen the stuff that I have to retcon in the whole special? And that's like for what part 1 alone so far.
Oh my god, that video was like
Will they also be in the flashbacks? A little too late, but who knows?
Where's Alfred 102857?
Funny. Very funny.
Okay, wait, Bosh, what do you think of the series Soda Origins from T1E to H3?
I don't think I've seen it.
It's from Thomas 1 Edward 2, Henry 3.
Oh yeah, that. I know him.
Alright, I restored that, and now I just gotta restore Plan BG.
Yeah, I've also checked out that one script which was called From Start to End, which is from one of your old eras.
Oh no. Because here's the long story. It went from Oishi Doix's return, from start to very end, Thomas's downhill, and then the Alpha trilogy. So it's a copy of a copy of a copy.
I remember at one point. Oh yeah, I remember in the script that you referenced the beginning of Toy Story 3, where Andy's playing with his toys, where Buzz lifts the train.
Sure. Anyway, yeah, now I know what you're talking about now. NWR Origins. I've seen them. I've seen them all.
Like,
Have you checked out someone's user? Oh shit, mushrooms. I remember seeing like a small amount of their videos, so I guess so. What we got on my server?
everyone keeps on making those before GTA 6 jokes.
Yeah, no, that was like a video that's literally titling that when it came to the Down the Mine pilot.
Before playing GTA 4, I mean, before playing GTA.
Also, fellow Scots, welcome to my server, even though it became a bit of a shit show, but I'm not going into that.
I meant to say this. Before playing GTA 6 this, before GTA 6 this, before GTA 6 that.
Okay, I need some water. I'll be right back.
It didn't work out.
Who the main Thomas character you guys grew up with? From the NYC 244 official.
What is he talking about? Is he talking about Thomas era or Thomas character?
Yeah, I think he's talking about the Thomas characters.
My favorite character was Duck at one point. And then I also liked Bill and Ben, Boko for some reason.
No question, yeah, no.
I sent you.
Alright, I got my water. I'm back.
There's gonna be more.
So the bad engine. I mean, does 98462 count as like the bad engine? And Timothy, to an extent, because after all, the whole demon Timothy thing is done to death.
What about the half engine? What about the half engine?
That's a separate story, so probably not. Also, if you're wondering about for me, it used to be Thomas from like a while ago. Because, Thomas. And I think at some point, after watching Tale of the Brave on the big screen for the first time, I really liked Percy during his scene in the end of the movie. But for me, in this current day and age, it's Edward.
Yeah,
I don't really have a favorite, actually.
Yeah, I like Edward too. The restoration of the Down the Mine pilot feels like that it was new, even if it's lost footage.
And they also learned. If you're talking about like Timothy and like 946 then yes. Because I guess from how that works, in my canon, Timothy, I guess Timothy would be like sort of learned as well, but they're like a different railway. I guess like how Richard Jordan's story of Timothy was like, or something.
Oh, wait, what do you think of the faces from the pilot?
Oh god. So Thomas is all fine. I remember like even Dylan like saying that his own face is like less terrifying, but like Gordon's face is.
Wait,
Wow.
what about the Bob the Builder pilot?
I've seen that as well, and yeah, it's like softer pilot. Not much going on with that one.
From what I'm saying, okay, this is from like a Spanish version, but Annie and Clarabelle still look the same.
Yeah.
Okay, this is on back.
I know Annie and Clarabelle have like more faces than they did in the final show. Gothic Sniper 777. Have you played Half-Life 2? I have the game on Steam as well as like the other Half-Life games. Let's show
Are
me.
we ever gonna get Half-Life 3?
Who knows? Who
You
knows?
know, it's too bad. It's too bad that in the pilot the original music hasn't been heard.
But yeah, like I said, I have Half-Life on Steam, but I haven't played it yet. I just don't really have the time.
Wait, what do you guys think of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Oh my god, I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Do not even get me started.
Okay, what about? Okay, I think my favorite era would have been FNAF 4.
My favorite era personally is Security Breach.
Okay, doesn't FNAF 4 sound really messed up?
Yeah, it does.
The brother. What about the birthday party scene?
Oh my god, yeah. Michael Afton literally just killed his brother right then and there.
Okay, if he was like 18, he would have been. He would have.
Yes, I've seen.
In the United
I've seen
States,
what
he
you
still would
posted.
have gotten tried as an adult for that.
You know, if he was like 18, he would have
Lovely.
received a criminal record for that.
Well, I picked that thumbnail because, you know, Gordon's faces in the pilot are just... Wow.
You know, if the brother did that to Evan or whoever his name is, he would have. If he was like 18, he would have received a crime record.
He would have received it even as a minor. In the United States, you could be tried as an adult for that kind of stuff.
What about as a minor though?
That's conditional. Who knows? I am not a judicial expert. I am not a criminal justice expert. That's just what I know.
I might make a stream. You could join if you want. I don't have the time.
Okay, even if he's a kid, what if he didn't know that that the jaw was gonna crush his head?
That depends, really. I do not have much knowledge beyond that, but like
Like
the legal system is complicated, okay?
Yeah. Fiora, I do know that you are a fan of FNAF.
Oh, 100%, especially Sun and Moon. Do not even get me started on the daycare attendant.
Remember when I drew you Sun and Moon on your birthday?
Oh my god, yeah!
Oh, that was like
Fellow Scots, wait, what time is it for you?
that was 3 years ago.
It's almost past for me.
It's 7:28 where I'm at.
It's 7:28 for me too. I actually got home from work about an
Yes,
hour
I
ago,
know.
so
What the
yeah,
hell?
I
am
have a
doing
job
with my
now.
life?
I don't have a job yet.
I hope you find one.
Yeah, thanks. Oh yeah, I had the thought of getting one last year. Someone didn't really go through, but I might get it this year.
Also, I'm Scottish. Yes, I can tell by your username.
Hello, everybody.
Try.
Okay, this stream is really fun so far. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like a little bit better as well.
Yo,
I
Bosh.
look good in a ponytail, actually. Wow.
Yo, Bosh.
Yeah.
What do you think of Horde Henry?
That was like a classic growing up watching it.
If
You
New
know,
York
like-
State falls through, please take me to Scotland.
Have you guys recognized that people have been talking about the parents from the show recently?
Yeah, I've seen like that one clip and quite hilarious.
Like, you know the YouTuber, the Cartoon Movement?
Um,
Hello, Kyron.
I think that's when they... Oh, yeah, they...
also, thanks for using my full name. I really appreciate that. It's not like using government names is like an issue these days.
As much as
I'm definitely very comfortable using you using my full, no, not full first name.
I
I don't know where I'm
apologize,
going with
Kieran.
this.
Thank
No,
you for correcting me.
as much as we know the Brendan Bay twins, did you know there's an actual show called Bill and Ben?
I only remember like the colored one, not like the the black and white one. Similar of like Ivor the Engine.
Yeah, I heard the engine was made in paper. Similar to
Who voiced the Fat Controller in Alfred 3?
I remember that Study So Far was originally going to be the Fat Controller at some point.
Didn't Suddy Soap Bar get into some controversy, or?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I really wanted him to voice the Fat Controller, but there was like back and forth between us for a fairly good reason, because one of my videos where it's like anti-Charlie thing was kind of borrowing from one of his videos, and it was pretty stupid.
I remember at some point he made Thomas saying the N-word, which took place in a parody of Thomas Goes Fishing.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey,
Right.
Moshe, have you watched the Kildane Experiment? Yes, I have. As well as
Wait.
like a few other of these stories. They're really nice.
The Kildane Experiment.
Gothic Sniper. Have you made Alfred 4?
Do you
There's
think-
part 1 of it. It's
Do you-
already out, part 1. Or there's always the
Part
Christmas
2 coming out
one.
next week.
Yes, along with the 80th anniversary video.
Wait, what cartoon is it?
So you have 2 videos from me next week, so you better be grateful for that.
What cartoons have?
God, I wish I had a consistent upload schedule, but I literally don't have the bandwidth to do that. So
Wait, what cartoon's happening next week? Lake of Crystal Clan?
huh?
What cartoon is happening next week?
I'm not sure. I don't really have an animation meme on hand. I'm not really in production of any, although I am in production of a channel intro, a gameplay video of Hazel playing Five Nights at Freddy's,
Oh boy,
and a
oh
commentary video
boy.
on a very controversial topic.
Okay. Dude. Okay. Someone asked me how old I am. Someone asked for my age.
Look, with that question, I will only say this.
Okay.
I don't care what kind of things you are. All I care about is the type of person you are. So, do I fully support it? It's their thing, so of course I do. So,
Okay.
Can I answer too?
yeah, you go ahead.
I'm literally a lesbian myself, so yeah, I do support it.
Okay. Okay, guys. Some user by the name
So
of
yeah, in a
Maxia-
way, for me, yes. Unlike a certain YouTuber on the Thomas community that no one really likes.
We all know who.
I even did a
We all know
stream
who.
of it last time,
Guys.
but I'm gonna hide the
Yeah.
question before somebody
George?
tries to kill me.
User
Yeah,
by the
George?
a user by the name of Makia Jules asked how old I am. Okay.
That is
Similar.
Makia, I really don't recommend asking for that. People might not really be comfortable giving that information out.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mind saying this, but I'm 17. I'm 17.
So it does have an account.
Um,
Sure, why not? And also, I already did it with 87546, kind of, so I don't really see a point of doing that as well. But I could do it.
Hold on,
You
I'm
know,
gonna
just
go
to
warm
show
up my
that,
TV real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, Micaiah, for your question, I'm 17 years old. So here's the question. Someone asked Gothic. Oh yeah, username Gothic Sniper said, "Have you watched the end of Obesity?"
No, but
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that's a joke question.
What are you?
Is it like a video, a game, or anything?
What are you making fun of Bosch?
Like this Holtner. Anyway, favorite
What?
moment from the Down the Mine pilot. Like I said earlier, it's the crash.
Dude, I said that. Okay, Makia, I just said that I'm 17.
Oh, that's a good one. Jane B12, but how did Edward become your favorite character? Well, you have to thank a certain unlucky tug for that thing.
Oh, nice.
Well, I guess before that, I mean, sure, I kind of relate to Thomas a little bit. I mean, Christ, have you seen my crash outs? I guess.
Trampy Thomas?
Yeah, Trampy Thomas.
No, you don't.
Please, you're lucky I have headphones on. You know. Blow my whistle, asshole. But yeah, Thomas. As much as I like relate to Thomas in a way,
Blow my whistle, asshole.
We all know that like Edward is like the true main character of the whole franchise. So I guess that's sort of why Edward became like my favorite character. Not to mention like when he's like written correctly, then yes. There's like something special about Edward, about not giving up and all that stuff. Actually, I have like a few other characters in my list. Like I did mention Percy's moment at the end of Tale of the Brave. And there's also got Toby, because when I reached like 7,000 subscribers, I just posted a little picture of Toby.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, I just scared my mother.
You scared your mom? I go, blow my whistle, asshole.
Yes, I did when I did
Oh
the
no.
Thomas going no.
Oh no. Anyway, when making Train to London, did you get inspiration from? Well, by inspiration, do you mean plagiarizing? Because that's what a lot of people seem to say. So.
Gothic Snip says, "Have you seen the season 27 trailer of South Park?"
I don't really catch up with like South Park, so I wouldn't really. No.
Okay.
Hello, I am back.
Oh, wait, did you guys know that Phineas and Ferb is coming back next month?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to get previous Trains 90 downloads when getting? Well, pretty much all I just had to do was just move the files from 19 or put them on like 22, but then like delete the ones from like 19 because that takes too much space. So yeah, I just make my Thomas stuff with 22 from now on, which is definitely a lot nicer.
Oh yeah, random. Random of me asking this on a stream, but what do you guys think of Phineas and Ferb?
He's Phineas and Ferb's best friend, you know.
Wait, Viora, what do you think?
Platypus.
Oh, I can actually do the voice impression of Heinz. Bear to the platypus, what an unexpected.
I'm sorry.
Don't get me wrong. I still do like this job, but I'm sorry. A certain user kind of ruins like the show for me.
But what I mean by unexpected, I mean completely expected.
I do remember like watching the show when it was on TV. So.
Wait, what episode?
I had a nickel.
Also, if you really want the question, I'm in my 20s. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow they're bringing it back next week. I mean next month of June 5th.
Cool. Secret of the
June
Mist
is-
is coming out June 6th.
Who is a better villain,
We're
Alfred,
getting a new
Doublet,
Marlena
or
album
Diesel
next
10?
month.
So pretty much, what's a better villain? 2 fan-made characters, or an official character who is also a villain?
Wait, Bosch or Blue, what episode of Phineas and Ferb do
Tiny
you remember watching?
trains.
Yo, Bosch. Wait, Bosch, what episode of Phineas and Ferb do you remember watching on TV?
Quite a lot, actually. But I think the first one was the beach episode, or the roller coaster one. But I think it's definitely the beach one that I think I remember the first episode I've seen.
My sister used to watch the show at some point, along with other Disney live-action shows like Good Luck Charlie and Jessie and others. And
Yeah, I think my sisters did that too.
Usual girl stuff, you know. I feel like Disney Channel did way too much live-action shows to take the lead of a female.
We'll ever do a Postman Pat video fully made in Blender.
Why
When
didn't
I
you-
do Blender videos,
I
that
don't
usually
know.
takes a lot of time. So I don't really use Blender a lot. And if I had to like do a Postman Pat video, I don't know what kind of, you know, I would do.
Dudley is manipulative. Dan can drive
Oh my god.
mentally insanity.
Yo, Boscha, got any advice on making great content? Don't plagiarize other people's
Please.
content.
Thank you.
Also, learn from your mistakes and take criticism.
Also, if you're making non-Thomas content, don't expect them to get more views than your Thomas content, because
Stay the hell out of drama commentary.
Because it's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh yeah, for non-content viewers, is that only when someone's in the when someone does mostly Thomas content when they're in the Thomas community?
Funnily enough, my aunt has a dog named Dudley.
Oh yeah, wait, Bosher, when you said that when someone does non-content of Thomas and it gets less viewers, is that when they're in the community?
I think so. I mean, most of the sadly, most of my viewers on my channel are from the Thomas community, even though I have videos from like Doki Doki Literature Club, Killing Floor 2,
What about
some YouTube poops here and there, but no. The more videos I get are like is on my Thomas videos, except for like my first ever Cat Icarus animated video, which I had recently made a new one, and I'm kind of hoping to do another one in future.
to Bosher?
Should I do my nails right now?
Oh yeah, I've seen a post on your nails.
It was
Thank
actually
you.
pretty good. Not gonna lie, too bad it got canceled quick.
Yeah.
But they are doing another multiverse series that involves Thomas.
Cool.
Wait, Bosher?
I was gonna do a multiverse, like, I guess, sort of movie that connects with like Universal Era, but like I announced on my Discord server, I decided to cancel the movie because number one, the whole thing that happened in my server, which I really don't want to talk about, and number two, there's like a struggle what to like type in the script, because
Yes. Wait, like,
just to give you like a story, like synopsis of what the movie was going to be about. So basically, Brum the Doctor, or specifically David Tennant, like Doctor,
it wasn't a ripoff, was it?
and Volkov are like on a mission to stop the announcer again from like, I guess, taking the multiverse. With that, they have the assistance with Tinky Winky, who is now the leader of the Rebel Tubbies, and apparently has like a long lost mother called Melantha. And like, meanwhile, Dipsy and Lala are like in City 17, just like fighting like combines and even like rebels. and then they sort of like partner up with the announcer to like assist him, but then of course the announcer would just stab them in the back, being like, I already ditched the German doctor, so I don't need any of you two. And I kind of want to have like this big ending where like the Brom is like trying to stop the announcer from, the announcer's trick, but he's like so damaged that the doctor like comes into the rescue. So the City 17, like the Citadel, like the tall centerpiece in like City 17.
Universal Era.
Will maybe play Half-Life.
Yes.
Yeah, the big Citadel like starts to collapse, like while everyone's like evacuating into the train station. The Dr. Volkov like assists Brom back to the big town.
Wait, was Universal Era canon to your like old era from like Ark of the Dark Time? Sorry if I'm asking.
No.
No, from like no. Okay, from like art from like Arcade Studios or Wishi Quiet Fan, whatever.
No, like Universal Era was like during the time where I left YouTube completely, and we did like all these role plays on VR chat with like Tinky Winky Telly and a few others, and it was like so much fun. You all should have been there.
Wait, Bosch.
At first, it was good. Tinky was like wanted to make it like a game, but then I guess it didn't go well. And I wanted to go make it into a web cartoon, but that also didn't happen. So now it decides to become a story on Wattpad, which if you go onto my Wattpad, you'll see Universal Era there. Anyway, Lake, what did you want to say?
I wanted to respond to some questions and like.
Yeah, sorry. I'll continue once you're done.
All right. Makia Jules asks, "Have you seen the song Corrosion? Is Phineas and Ferb?"
No. Think so.
I don't think so.
I personally haven't. My personal favorite is Squirrels in My Pants. And to answer Jaden the B12's comment, I never really got exposed to like Diesel 10 until my teens, so when I first saw him, I thought he was a pretty cool character.
Okay, Corrosion, that's not an actual Phineas and Ferb song, it's a FNF mod. Basically one of these Friday Night Funkin' mods.
Universal Era lore being explained.
And Diesel 10, I don't think he really scared me as a kid, but Diesel did scare me in his first appearance during Pop Goes Diesel because, Diesel did scare me in his first appearance, Pop Goes the Diesel, because of his growling and movement.
Yeah.
Where he
anyway, back to like how the Brom movie would have ended since I've like cancelled it. Like the Dr. Volkov brings Brom back to the big town, who is like heavily damaged. So they try their best to like fix him, and it's like sort of like what happened at the end of WALL-E. Like the Doctor trying so hard to wake up Brom while all of his friends are like surrounding him. But then, as like magic, as like it's some sort of children's movie, Brom is finally back to life. The Doctor and Volkov go back to the TARDIS, continue their own adventures, and Brom, at the end, like, goes back to the museum and all that stuff. So, good ending. Again, I wish I had, like, better ideas of how to put in the story, and I wish that a certain someone, which I won't say, wasn't, being, not gonna
I honestly thought Phineas and Ferb did end for a little bit, but the creators decided to pick it back up for another season. I think this was of their own volition and not the network's volition. Like, I think they wanted to do it, so I hope that they have some new, fresh ideas,
Yeah, hopefully the plots will be good. I
hope the plots are good, too. Like, I don't have any legal way to access it, but I hope it's really good.
They've not just Phineas and Ferb, they've been bringing back other cartoons throughout the 2020s as well. Like, The Amazing World of Gumball is going to be coming back at some point. And
Alfred is good and painted black in the future.
Regular show is gonna return.
Hmm.
Wait, remember that Animaniacs reboot? I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, neither did I.
I'm trying to think of an answer real quick.
I used to get
It's
scared.
be scared of. That's pretty. Although now that you mention Magic Railroad, there's the anniversary of that is coming out in like 2 months. So look out for something special from me that's dedicated to Magic Railroad. That's what I'm going to say. I have spoken a bit about it on my server as well. So again, the Cast 14. Another question: Who would you rather talk to if they wouldn't come out of the shed, Henry or Thomas?
I think Thomas would be pretty pleasant to have a chat with.
Okay, what if they brought back the Thomas and Friends series at some point back in CGI?
Who knows? January 12th. Have y'all heard the song Thomas, You're the Leader?
Who
Oh,
had
my
it?
girlfriend absolutely loves that one. She memes all over it.
And obviously I have.
I mean, who hasn't?
Like,
Literally from one of my favorite Thomas movies. Up there with
my
like Terrell the
girlfriend
Brave.
and Thomas, you're the leader, go together like peanut butter and jelly. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Wait, does she also like Sonic, the Hedgehog?
Honestly, like, I'd rather just move on from the subject for now, you know?
Let's see the comments.
Well, since asking questions seems to be a popular thing around here, what's your view on Dudley as a character, or even full-on trope? As if it isn't canon to see Diesel be victim of racism. If you're referring to like in the Nitrogen era, then yeah, but that's because it's the Nitrogen era. It's shit. Even like some points,
Yeah,
you know, we would just
do
meme
know.
the hell out of it.
Thank you for pointing that out, Makia. I do know that's quite incredible, actually, you know?
Okay, what else is a bad Thomas era besides Big World, Big Adventures and Nitrogen?
I mean, the hit era is also like up there, but at least it still has some good episodes.
Okay, so what would happen if Cookie Jar picked up Thomas and Friends? What would it be like if the
Didn't we have this talk in like a VC?
Yeah, like
I wasn't there for it, I think.
Wouldn't it be the same as Hit Entertainment?
No, Alfred Black now good in. Like Alfred, I made Alfred good again, but like decided just give him like the green, you know. Or again, remember seeing a comment where it's like Alfred is pretty much the starlight glimmer of Thomas, which they're not wrong.
I guess I'm okay with Friday Night Funkin'. It just hasn't crossed my mind in a few years.
It's the game's not really for me.
Me neither. I mean, it ruined like Pibby for me as well, so.
I think it's okay personally. It just hasn't crossed my mind lately.
Maybe. Okay. Wait, what do you guys think of the Owl House?
Never watched it.
Me neither. No, I have not heard about that mod.
I might have. But you know, there's like so many.
Lesbians!
Nice.
Nice.
Oh my god, this stream's going on for like almost an hour.
Oh my god, yeah. Shouldn't you be heading to bed, dude?
Well, again, Pi wanted me to like play some Left 4 Dead too, but you know, at this point, after what's been happening, I don't really think I could even sleep.
The game. Okay.
I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight either, so. I mean, I have like 3 days off of work, so.
And I have like 2 videos coming out next week, so I don't really know what else to do.
Wait, wait, Bosher, are you familiar with this one YouTuber named Mr. MPS Man?
I don't think so.
He overreacted over Shed 17 when he was doing a reaction to it.
Oh yeah, I think I remember like the original video that Project G1 took. And if
And
for
then,
some reason the original video you just can't really see it.
And after the Thomas's death fiasco, when it like shows the messages of what happened in one screen with the titles, he did send a serious message to Paul telling him to not make a sequel to this. He was not happy.
Okay.
He was like, never ever make a sequel to this. Ever.
What's ridiculously funny is that my microphone. Okay. Actually, speaking of microphones, I'm sure a lot of you may have even noticed this, but I have a new microphone now.
Oh,
That's cool.
It even sounds like much
My
better
dad's
than
kind of let the dog
mine.
out right now.
Yeah, no, I got the message. It was the plump about the dates of like the Lone's engines being built.
Yo, Bosch, what do you think of season 6?
Season 6 of Thomas?
Yeah.
It's part of the classic series, so it's not like a level of like the other seasons, but you know, it's still good. Along with like season 7.
I used to like it at some point. It's not like not like how you, or maybe you'd probably compare it to SpongeBob season 4, but I don't know.
New microphone, and it only cost us a kidney and forced us into chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Isn't Thomas?
Oh my god! Fun fact about bankruptcy. Okay, so like for businesses, there are like 2 most common types of bankruptcy: Chapter 11 and Chapter 7. And like Chapter 11, that means you restructure, you get new hires, etc. Chapter 7 means you liquidate everything.
No wonder why Bosch Studios failed.
Wait. What was I gonna say? Okay, like how you say that Alfred 3 is like Toy Story 4. You think Thomas season 6 and 7 is like SpongeBob season 4?
No clue.
Didn't you say that they were trying to make it better?
Maybe.
I did that in a VC.
Tibusha, why are the diesels so rude to the steam engines? What do you think? What do you think? This like Dave the Diesel or something?
Wait, okay, it's because Diesel said that. Oh yeah, the reason why Duck thought that all diesels were bad because Diesel was telling Duck of how much of his own kind were better than all the engines in his first appearance on Sodor.
Probably.
And him saying that
11.
And him saying that
diesels don't need to learn.
Wait.
We know everything.
7-Eleven files for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It's all connected. It's a conspiracy. Absolutely beautiful.
What 7-Eleven as the American store? That's a shit joke.
No. I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say
Bingo
it's pretty
stingo,
clever, actually.
lads.
Wow. Like I'd say it's clever.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do my CGI voice. Okay, I'm gonna do another voice impression. Hello, I'm Thomas. How did that sound?
Sure, it's fine.
Oh wait, okay. This Dipsy says that Pomni is his girlfriend.
Cool.
Is there like a Lala Telly or something?
Yes, there is.
Oh shit.
But I don't think they like spend much time with Pie, Dipsy, and me. And even Tinky. There is a Melenford Telly who's also like Kathy, I guess. Which I did mention. I did want to put her character Melantha and even the concept of the Rebel Tubbies into the Braum movie, but again, fell through.
Oh.
Please go watch the Tobias films if you haven't already. This is an advertisement for Tynesis. Is the fucking
This is an entertainment for all of you guys watching.
But hey, who am I kidding? I'm sure you've already seen it anyway. Spencer says it came out Christmas Eve. Which, by the way, Merry Christmas. Here's Toby beating the crap out of Thomas.
I've said that. Oh well. Well, here's your Christmas present.
What a great Christmas that was.
2021. I'd say that remember when the community was spamming this one AU that had something to do with nuclear radiation.
Sodor Fallout?
Yeah.
That isn't even related to Fallout?
Yes. How does it make sense for the engines to get what is it?
Mutations?
Yeah, I don't know
Yes,
when
but
the data cylinders were built.
to get how is it possible for the engines to get mutated from a certain nuclear from nuclear radiation? How does that make sense?
I have noted. Also, Jaden the B12, to everyone, do you hate Gordon when he's bullying Edward?
Wait, isn't Gordon?
I'm gonna say that depends on when the timeline is, because if we're talking like the early years when like Gordon's like more modern engine, Edward's like stuck in the shed, then it makes sense. But when it's like stuff when it's like season 6, where they just keep Gordon in his season 5 personality.
Remember that remember that Gordon meme that I sent in your server?
Yeah.
Where the modern one says that they're all better than, which is based on a Family Guy meme.
Yeah, I know that. I think that's a great one. Even like throwing in all engines go Gordon.
I could like Gordon when it comes to his wisdom and maturity.
Yeah. Again, as I was saying, it depends on like which timeline we're talking about. Then with Gordon like being rude to Edward during like the early days, then that makes sense. But if we're talking like season 6 and even onwards, then yeah, it gets kind of strange.
Wouldn't that episode fit for season 1 universe? All Reliable Edward.
Yeah, All Reliable Edward, where it kind of like tries to fix what Edward, the very useful engine, tried to do.
This could honestly that could fit for a season 1 headcanon.
Maybe. If you like remove Emily from like the episode, then yeah.
Or like remove Percy before he arrived on the island or after.
That too. Still a good episode though.
Wait, have you seen Cinder? You know the YouTuber Cinders and Ashes UK?
I think so.
Have you seen his video of him talking about Thomas's maturity all throughout the seasons?
No, I haven't.
Okay, like you know how like Thomas apologizes to Percy, and then Thomas and Percy apologize to each other at the end of the Cole episode.
Yeah.
Wait, remember when Thomas was jealous of Emily taking Annie and Clarabelle?
Yeah,
What do you think of that episode?
it's fine.
Wouldn't he be mature by now?
It's season 7. It kind of gets like muddled at some places.
Wait, like, what about? Remember how Edward said that Harvey looked nothing like an engine once he arrived on Sodor?
Yeah, that one was weird. But
That
again,
wasn't
that
the
was like season 6. Like, what was going on in that season?
You know, that wasn't the first time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first time Edward was weirdly out of character.
Yeah, that wasn't the first time with Edward Strikes Out. It was that episode. That was Harvey to the rescue.
I've got to head out.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I
fun
would have just
time.
swapped Edward
not
and
question.
Thomas and have
Let me
Thomas
have
being
a
like,
content where I
he
can find
doesn't
some
even
fact
look
models.
like an engine.
And I would use one of those for my character.
Hmm?
I do not know where you can find any Amtrak models. I am not the expert on that, so
Like that question. Also, Amtrak, I'm not American, so I'm not sure you really asking me.
I live in America. Do you know the word? Oh yeah, Boschers. Oh yeah.
Do you know the worst episode, season 12? Yes, I do. Because I remember like seeing, I think I remember like when I was like going on my way to school, I would like try to catch up and rewatch like some of the episodes.
You know,
And when it got to like
I need
season
some
12,
coffee. I'll be right
it
back.
was just a blur.
you know, Bluey is definitely the next Thomas the Tank Engine.
Pretty much. I mean, at least it's not Paw Patrol.
Yeah,
Because I haven't seen Bluey, but from what I've seen or like heard, it's like Peppa Pig, but it's like so much better.
I saw some of it. It's okay. I'm not really a fan of it. I don't really watch it as much, but it's definitely the next Thomas. Once you
Pretty
see
much.
once you see all those fans, you just know that's the next Thomas the Tank Engine.
I know that my fun fair from where I am usually has like Bluey on like special days, but you know, I wasn't really there enough. I actually went into that fun fair like one day.
Wait,
Didn't
what if?
really do much?
Okay, what if Thomas was a brat? Like, what if an engine on Soda was a brat, like Billy, for example? They had like a spoiled brat for a kid.
But then that would just be like either the hit era or nitrogen era.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't Thomas like already a brat in some episodes?
Engine refusing to pull his coaches. Wouldn't that be like a kid refusing to eat his vegetables? Like, you know, Thomas refusing to pull the freight trains over Annie and Clarabelle, or Gordon refusing to pull trucks, then coaches, even though that's how he is in the classic series.
Why is the non-canon CGI Fireman Sam still going since 2008? I don't know, but hey, at least at some point it got better thanks to a certain character that Thomas Furist has talked about at some point.
Wait, have you seen James and Williams videos of him talking about British kid shows?
No.
Like, he mentioned Simon and
Yeah, I know he does like videos on how terrible some reboots are, like Bob the Builder, Noddy.
All right, I'm back.
Wait, are you getting sick?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, okay, yes. You always wanted with the question. Do you know what happened to the loaned engines and the pre-Soda engines after they left Soda? Kept on the Northwestern or scrapped?
Yo. What the fudge? What the fudge?
Are you
just tired
talking
of
about
eating
Arnold
coffee.
McKinley when you say certain character? Well, I didn't really do anything.
It doesn't.
That's the one.
Oh my god, what is that? Ooh.
Yeah, I could definitely see how Fireman Sam got better with that. Ooh. Tubasha, do you think Rosie could work if she a part of Thomas's branch line? Yes. Because here's how I'd like to have Rosie work in my head canon. Like, at some point, she, like, work at Vickerstown like you did in CGI series. But at some point, when, like, Thomas is, like, either busy or away, she would just help out on Thomas's branch line, pulling Annie and Clarabelle. Like the tracks to new big adventures, what that series was called.
What about wait? Don't Percy and Toby work together?
Yeah, they do, because like they say in like the Railway series that Percy and Toby are like the real like best friends, while Thomas and Percy are more like work colleagues.
And I assume that Gordon, James, and Henry are the trio of the main line.
They are.
Like, like 3 of them don't like pulling freight trains. They just like pulling expresses and all that. But Henry?
Also, I kind of already answered your question, Carlos, and like I don't know, because
even if Henry's
it's like so much like to concentrate.
Even if Henry's a part of the trio, doesn't he care less about coaches? Even if less about expresses, even if James and Gordon are at that same path.
Yeah, I guess Henry like wouldn't really care if he has like a train to pull. He'll do it.
Wait, wouldn't he be wise about that?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
oh yeah, Makia says that he knows that Caillou is a brat. Okay, Caillou kind of gives me nostalgia, if I'm being honest.
Same too, but for wrong reasons.
What? It's not your past, is it?
Yes and no.
I remember playing Caillou games on the PBS Kids website.
Oh god. Hit and Mattel logic. Thomas going around the world without permission from Sir Topham Hatt in Wubba. Not punished. CGI Norman Price causing the Great Fire Pony Pandy. Punished. That's because like Wubba was like 2018 and it was like 10 years later.
Wait, what was I gonna say?
Also, Dipsy, thank you for, remind me why I never want to touch Caillou again.
Whoa! Oh no! You just made a quote.
Yes, I know. I mean, hey, I used it in as part of my April Fool's video for Wonky Whistle.
Yeah, the first time I experienced Go Animate would have to be 2013, all because of a certain logo.
And which engines had those fates of them?
I remember.
Okay, Carlos, there's like so much to focus on, and I'll try and like get to your questions.
Okay. I remember watching one punishment day video where Caillou pees on the teacher, and then his dad gives him a punishment day, and the first one was cutting off his privates because he peed on the teacher. God, isn't that fucked?
Yep.
That in real life, that's illegal. And you know something? Okay, in the behavior card days don't make any sense because, like, for example, you're this one classmate who's you're this one person in class, right? And the teacher gives you a card and they say that you never have to go to school again. You idiot. His name is Caleb. Yeah, I know. It translates it differently.
No, I'm going to sleep tonight.
Okay.
Well, if you like care about your sleep, like, I don't care much about sleep. Go ahead.
Okay, good night.
Everyone, have you seen the "Don't Call Me Dirty Percy"?
Don't call me Dirty Percy.
That answers that.
Buddy so far. I used to love his content when I was 12 to 13 years old. I remember watching his content when I was like 11. Caleb, your
Why did I make those Go Animate videos? I mean,
Wait,
Thank God I like stopped making them, and like none of them are able to be archived. But I definitely know there's like a small amount of my Go Animate videos that have been archived.
okay,
Like, oh
what
my
were
God.
they? Okay, what were those Go Animate videos about anyway? I haven't really seen them.
I don't really want to go back to them.
Okay, what was the plot?
All you have to know is that during that time, I was still a massive simp towards a character that
Yeah.
shall not be named.
Oh, wait, was Nadio still part of the crew?
What?
Like I remember you added characters like Naughty. Well, like even if I never
Oh yeah, Noddy.
Go
Yeah,
Animate.
I've added like Noddy into these videos.
Oh, Go Animate?
Yeah.
Or I never really saw it though. Oh, what I also did find out when I was like 14, when I was like 13 years old, I actually did learn about Trent Morrison.
Yeah, Trent. Oh God, why did I put Trent in that freaking movie, Dog Times? But anyway, enough of those. Oh God. Will you add the banana splits?
Whoa, Jaden, what question is that to ask? Look what he put in the chat. He said,
Salina.
he said, who is more beautiful, Hazel or Emily? Dude.
I
Really?
question. Okay, can you come over here and let me just like have a sit down with you and tell you how a relationship with a train isn't going to work?
You know, I actually did do that kind of stuff when I was 13, but
I'm sure we've all been on the same boat.
Me with Springtrap.
Me with Oishi? But hey, I have a better waifu now. She's just right over there. Like next
Thomas with a wee sheep.
between Kinga and Gromit.
Thomas with a wee sheep.
I didn't ship them though. I just partnered them up like Woody and Buzz because
Yeah, I know.
I thought that'd be like a more very iconic duo. But that's just really stupid.
What about Sonic? What about Sonic? You know, I remember that one picture on like the Sonic versus Oishi DIXC flashbacks where Oishi's hanging out with Sonic and Thomas is jealous.
I mean, that's kind of like sort of the point because it's sort of like a whole Toy Story thing.
Okay, you know, what's his name? You know,
Are you gonna answer my question before then?
oh yeah, you know,
I already did, and I'm just gonna say, yeah, no, sorry.
Oh yeah, you know,
No.
George Garza, right?
I almost thought you said George Carlin, but no,
George
I know who you're talking about. The guy who did the Thomas, My Little Pony, and Bambi videos. The good ones.
You know, if Twilight ever hung out with Mordecai, wouldn't Thomas feel the same in that one picture you made?
I don't.
Imagine.
Oh, hi, Phoebe. Sorry, my cat.
Imagine Thomas getting jealous over Twilight Sparkle hanging out with Mordecai
Baby, I don't.
because of those one pics. Because of those one.
Yes, I know the meme.
But not as a couple, but as friends though, in a good way.
Yeah, just friends. I want to join. Boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, don't make me go barf into my best friend in the bathroom or the bucket. Just kidding.
To be fair, though, I probably shouldn't have even unblocked Dipsy, even though I kind of really didn't want to go through this because look, what happened like in Discord, that was all like out of control. So I really, really didn't want to have all of this shit being put onto YouTube.
Yep, coffee's still too hot.
Did you guys hear about Mr. Coolboom being taken down?
Yeah.
Wait,
How the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, like there was someone going like Mystical Blue, like his channel was deleted because his mother like didn't want his videos to be up there.
I
Oh
remember,
my god, somebody's parents finally does something?
And you know what? Maybe it's for the best.
you know, I remember.
One of my-
Okay,
Like,
what
a
was,
friend of mine actually met Mr. Cool Blue in TF2 once.
Huh.
oh yeah, I remember that. Wait, wasn't he also called Joey and Suey?
Yeah.
I don't remember, actually.
Actually, I don't think you knew because you're not as much as you weren't really a Thomas fan back then. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's called Tudruluna. I just looked it up.
I was on my own little path back then.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say this about Mr. Kubo. I remember that Mr. Dragoman said that he looked like Squidward because of his nose.
Oh god.
I also remember seeing pics of him shipping his persona with Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob.
Bro, what? Sorry. Instinct.
Yeah. He drew
Stop it.
he drew pictures of his persona. Like I remember seeing one where he's being kissed by Sandy Cheeks.
Crap.
Oh, that's
Why Sandy? I
Who?
don't.
Wait, doesn't that count as zoophilia?
If it's like
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on this one.
Okay. Okay, Kyron says, did you know that Finis Everglot from Corpse Bride is built like Ranger Rubidix, which is pronounced
I think I remember seeing Corpse Party once.
Fuck.
I need
Corpse
to like
Bride
watch
is
it
actually
again
one of my favorite stop
because
motion
Steel
movies
Foster.
next to Coraline.
Oh man, what?
Jane to be 12 to me and George. Do any of you play Fortnite? No.
Okay. For some reason, I would play Fortnite because of Adventure Time because they added Adventure Time characters over a month ago. So I'd probably give it a chance.
I would play like Fortnite because of some stuff, but I'm not a Gen Alpha.
Does
Remember,
anybody have any questions for me? I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
I used to play Fortnite when I was like 10 years old, though. When I was like 10 from 11, I used to play Fortnite. But if I were to play Fortnite again, it would probably be because of Adventure Time. Because they did have this update where they added like 4 Adventure Time characters, which were Finn,
Yeah, kind of. The All Engines Go is like sort of ending.
Okay, let me
Because
look.
yeah, All Engines Go like ending almost the same day as the anniversary, which is like crazy to think about.
Well,
It's the end of an era, really. Like
No.
it's actually the end of an era.
You guys actually happy for this? You
So yeah,
guys
All Engines Go is like ending, so
So, are you guys happy?
Actually,
Now
kind of
what?
sad.
Wait, are you guys happy?
I'm
actually
somewhere in
kinda
the
sad.
middle.
Okay, well, it.
Like, I'm glad All Engines Go is over, but at the same time, it's kind of overhated.
Yeah. Yeah, like with Teen Titans
Anyway.
Go. I don't know.
Yeah. And I think,
I need help.
what was
Wait,
that? That was, I'm
no,
sure
but-
that was like another show where,
Yo, Bosch, remember this YouTuber?
absolutely.
Oh my god!
My box.
Dude, what happened to your Thomas?
Did you get? Wait, is that the prop?
Y'all, I just bought the new auction from the Cool Props. You know, this is the actual Gauge 1 Pilot Thomas, y'all.
Awesome.
What the fuck?
Oh, you're lucky.
And what
I'm
is
sorry.
this?
I'm sorry for swearing. I'm sorry for
Expected
swearing,
me
but
to do for the DVD.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
you
fine.
really do have a swearing problem.
I do. I absolutely do.
Just like that. Okay, there's one person that I also heard of, and they also have the same path as well.
Hi, Bosher.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, man.
I tried taking a picture of my G-Skill Thomas. It doesn't look good.
You know,
You should see the picture of my G-Scale Thomas I took earlier today, which, in fact, I might as well send it to you.
Oh man.
now.
How do I get this off my wall? I know.
Washer has
Games
changed.
learns a lesson in other stories for VCI.
Busha has changed. But wait. Have I?
Oh god, my vision is so blurry without my glasses.
I mean, hey, at least you've grown over your red hedgehog and blue shirt counterpart.
Yo, underrated duo.
Do I have trains? You know, I managed to use it on my grandma's laptop at
There,
some
you
point.
happy?
You know what?
Because-
It's now an empty white wall.
Okay,
I'm gonna do my nails. Sorry if I can't really answer
Jaden?
any questions.
okay. Jaden was asking me if I have trains. Well, at some point I always managed to get it on my grandma's laptop because it accesses Windows 10 through 11, and I actually have played what is it? I've played Big Engine Brawl on my grandma's laptop, and then I also
No,
played
you
the
haven't.
Thomas's, and I also did
All
play.
right, back.
I also
No,
did
you
play.
haven't.
What else did I play? I also did play other random FNF mods too.
Wait, where did my nails go?
Just like Team Fortress 2.
Yes, I've heard of Little Bro.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
just don't try and do anything stupid while I'm going to the bathroom, alright?
Great.
Hey,
I'm
me?
just gonna be doing my nails.
Are you
Again.
referring to me or everybody?
I'm gonna answer some questions. Makia says, "Have you ever heard of Little Brown Bear?" Yes, I have, and people have been. And the first and I remember throughout last year, people were training the show saying that was like another Caillou.
Hey, Caillou's peak, bro. Go Animate is underrated.
Oh my god, it is.
Bosher Blue is the best Go Animator.
No, he's not a Go Animator anymore.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not. So
Yes,
stop
he
trying
is.
to.
I mean,
refer-
on technicality.
So stop.
But I
Trying,
won't debate that
Hey,
any further.
hey,
I'm just trying to
once
look
a
for
Go
my nails.
Animator,
Dipsy,
always a
I
Go
want you to
Animator.
do I want you to do something. Stop referring him over his old self, okay?
Once a Go Animate user, always a Go Animate
No, he's
user.
not always a Go Animate user.
Listen, listen, the second you make a grounded video, Caillou goes into your blood.
I don't fucking care. He's not going.
You should be
Whoa,
expecting
and you
Caillou
said
to come
I had
knocking
a
your door.
swearing problem. Or was that George?
Sorry.
That was George. The sturdy little steamroller.
What's it means? It means Thomas. What?
Guys, I'm the real pilot, Thomas. Ask me anything.
What was it like working on the pilot?
Oh yeah. How were you made?
Yo, somebody called you pretty in the comments.
What?
Huh?
Somebody called you
Isn't that
pretty.
uncomfortable?
Thank you.
Oh, never mind.
I'm just trying to look for my nails right now, so sorry if I don't respond right away.
Guys,
What?
the pilot was bad.
Wait, how were you built?
I don't know. Oh, how was I built? Okay, so here's the thing. Britt Allcroft, she sold her garage so she could build me, and I love her so much. That's how I was built.
Oh no. Okay. You know,
What other questions do these people have for the the original Gage 1 Thomas?
he's nuts.
These, hey, inappropriate, dude.
What someone said in the comments.
I have seen this FNF song, Iron or Scrap. I have seen this YouTuber, Tom Torn 89. I see this character, TXBR, and Tom Torn 89. Say Thomas is half dead. Does anybody know what this guy's talking about?
Wait, hang on. Oh yeah.
there are my nails.
This person did say it means Thomas. I don't know what the heck they're talking about. Who's
I'm the
Sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
crying? Oh yes.
Sure.
You know, okay. Kyran says, "Who is Queso's worst enemy? A book called
Caillou?
Fiction Dino, or the people who roasted him?" You know, it's funny that someone said that he looked like Andy and Clarabelle, and someone saying that he looks like Ned from the Jack Pack.
Bosher.
What?
I hear you.
Oh yeah, Bosher. While you were away, this guy said that you
No,
were.
this guy kept telling me that you were a Big Go animator.
No, I did not say that.
He
I
said
told
that.
him to stop referring him over his old self.
Well, I know Dipsy wants to be.
I'm a Go animator, y'all.
Where's
Listen,
your
I have the
new
greatest
self?
Caillou movie ever.
You want to hear something fucked up?
No.
So one day, so this is a video called Caillou Peas and the Teacher and then gets assaulted.
Where's
So
this damn nail file? Where did
Mrs.
it
Martin
go?
was gonna teach about friendship, right? And then Caillou comes up to her saying, "Oh, I'll teach you about friendship," and then he starts peeing on her with some sort of laser effect because it's Go Animate logic. And then after that, he receives a punishment day by his dad. And the first punishment was the dad cutting off his penis because he peed on the teacher.
Vulgar.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
That's
could
the
be a-
Go Animate community for you.
The Go
Where
Animate
creativity
community-
is thrown out the window.
You know, there's this one person by the name of
No, that's not the motto. The motto is like ruining your childhoods or something like that.
Okay, what do you guys
That
think?
too.
Okay, what do you guys think of the Thomas characters in Go Animate form?
Who even cares?
Yeah,
It ain't 2014 anymore.
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't
Listen,
you-
I talked on. There's this guy that still makes them, and he used like Go Animate AI voices to talk on his Discord. It was so weird.
What?
What?
Listen, bro. I
What kind
realized
of
that text to
vocabulary
speech
is that?
voices can become Go Animate, so I might make myself into Caillou. When
What
I'm
kind of
old,
vocabulary
I'm
is
gonna make sure that I'm gonna have the Kidderoo male voice. All right.
Kidderoo? Oh yeah, I know what Kidderoo sounds like.
Oh no no! Oh no no! Oh no no!
Wait, what about the
What?
air?
I have cancer.
I want to
Thank
go to
you.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
Thank you for giving me PTSD and cancer. Thank you.
Hey, you didn't even use cartoon you used anime. You didn't use comedy.
Wait,
Club
should
or
I keep my
anything.
nails the length of the extensions that I'm using, or should I cut them down a little bit?
Do what makes you
Cut them
happy.
down a little.
Follow your
I guess-
dreams.
You know what? I
Genius.
kind of want to keep them at length.
To
for now.
everyone, what hit era episode, Scarlet, do you hate?
I have a good way of answering this question. So firstly,
Oh,
we gotta
baby.
take this out. All right. Boo 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 boo. Engines and escapades. Whatever the poo one is.
Diarrhea. It looks like diarrhea.
I know. Listen, Engines and Escapades. This is a doo-doo DVD.
Diarrhea.
You're not wrong.
And
You want to know a good one? 2005 original limited edition Best of James by the Anchor Bay. And this thing is amazing. For 5 smackaroonies, it comes with everything. No, listen to all the Thomas people over there. There's now Thomas scalpers, so they'll overprice Thomas the Train toys. So go to your antiques shops, go to thrift shops if you want to buy them.
Who would win? Thomas the Tank Engine or Lightning McQueen?
One will like ruin your childhood, and the other one will copyright strike you to death.
Pretty much.
Who would win? Thomas, Lightning McQueen, or Sonic?
That's like the most autistic combination of characters to ever have happened.
Yeah.
It's
You know-
beautiful.
I used to prefer Mario though.
Guys,
Oh my god, why won't my nails
Guys, this might be
stick?
lost media, but there was this video where some like Bachman Thomas was going, and it was like you can tell the kid made the video, and he was like using the freaking like a Sonic figure and a Bachman Thomas and beats him. I don't know how the thing went, but that's how it did. All right, first person to find it for me gets $100,000, y'all.
Wait, then
Can you even afford to pay that?
No, and you also get a Gage One Thomas from the new auctions going on.
Can I just say though, as much as I like the cool props, Thomas, it's way too expensive for me.
A Bachman
yeah.
G-Steel Thomas
I knew someone. Okay,
You could put a face on it. You could put a good custom face on it.
Yeah, that's
Freaking
exactly what I
Thomas,
did with
and it's
my
great.
Gauge one.
Oh my
I
god,
mean, like
speaking
G-scale
of Pooh's
Thomas.
Adventures, like, There was this one Pooh's
Here's the
Adventures
thing.
parody I thought of a little while ago. Do you guys want to know what it is?
What? What?
Uh-oh.
Pooh's Adventures of the Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
What? All right, look. So, Bosher, with my G scale Thomas, I'm gonna make it a direct season 1 Thomas. So I had to like take so much paint off of this, and I don't know what to do with this part. I have to like sand like the outlines off because it's all decals, and then for this I just gotta give it the blue paint. But yeah, that's why it looks so white, because like the blue paint is coming off of it, so I can paint it a darker blue. But then that means I also have to go into the chassis, which you can see this right here. I had to remove the crappy eye mechanism, and I have to like paint the wheels now. And I might need to make the like I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of the freaking lamp and like add a better one to it.
Also, just to answer your like comment, yes, I do remember Little Princess. That used to be on like Milkshake.
Guys, My Little Pony is underrated, y'all.
Anyone? Speaking of My Little Pony, has anyone heard this one cartoon from the Hub called Dan Versus?
Has anybody
No.
heard of Shizao?
Has anybody heard of Brum? Minus Bosher.
Yes, I have heard of Brum.
Okay, good.
Does anyone
you
know what
get the badge.
Versus is? Anyone?
Repeat, please.
Has anyone ever heard of Dan Versus?
I have.
Man versus the world.
No, Dan Versus. No,
Oh, Man versus, yeah, I've seen it. It's actually kind
I
of
only
funny.
remember a promo where it's just Dan and with Pinkie Pie. That's all I know.
Why, Dan looks like a cartoon Trevor Phillips.
I do not care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes.
Same exact voice actor as Snot from American Dad.
Ew, American Dad is stinky. That show is bad.
What, you think Family Guy's better?
No. Well, yes.
You think
But what is
American Dad is better? Go watch the Saudi Arabia episode. That'll tell you everything you need to know about it.
No, listen. American Dad is just saturated in filth because it's just how bad it's getting per like season.
Wait, hey, VR, are you a fan of South Park?
A little bit. Not too much anymore, though.
I remember watching some episodes on like TV, but I don't really like remember some of them.
Wait, what about?
I think one of them was like the League of Legends episode. I think.
Wait, what about Family Guy?
Oh, that used to also be on TV on like BBC Three along with American Dad. So
Fuck the.
Let's have a race.
Fuck.
Ew.
Fuck it. Fuck the motherfucking Loud House. SpongeBob is better.
Yo, no, SpongeBob's garbage.
What, are you gonna say that Loud House is better?
I think every Nickelodeon show, like past its first season, turns into dog crap.
Yeah, I would say. Okay, what about seasons 1 to 3?
Peak.
Yeah. That's
as well as the SpongeBob movie, at least
Alright,
the
bro.
first
I was
one.
there when The Loud House came out. Season 1's okay.
Fuck motherfucking.
Some episodes are okay,
Fuck.
but like it just became bad. But
Do you
listen,
know-
I'd rather
I've
watch
never
that.
seen the Loud House, but I'm just like, I
For some
don't get
reason-
it.
For some reason, like the Nickelodeon, like the West Side of America is so popular. They just love The Loud House.
You know the
But-
creator even. The
But
creator. would even-
SpongeBob sucks. All right, it's disgusting. All the episodes, they just have unfunny, like gross jokes. And
What about the?
I ain't trying to sound like some like insensitive person or like a very sensitive person, but like, dang, bro, it loses the funniness when you just like add like the most weirdest scenes ever.
The only SpongeBob I
Isn't
like
Chris Savino a weirdo as well?
is
I
never.
think anybody who works at Nick is a weirdo.
Oh,
They're so unfunny.
Yeah, just like Dan Schneider.
Oh
Dan
my god,
Schneider-
Dan Schneider is the prime example.
Bro, have you seen when he looks
Yeah,
like now?
what is wrong with like Nickelodeon?
No.
No, he is what is wrong with Hollywood. His entire fucking type.
I
I'm
will
sorry for
say-
swearing,
I
but
will
his
say-
entire
Really?
type.
Really?
only
I
thing-
thought it was Disney.
The only thing I will give him like a good job for is making a good show in the 2000s, but you know, I'm not going to explain why
Yeah.
I don't like him. 'Cause who does? There was this time he got interviewed and he like literally like dodge the question as to why he did things to kids.
Yeah, remember when he was directing iCarly?
Yeah.
Okay, has anyone ever heard of this one Nickelodeon cartoon called Sanjay and Craig?
I have.
Yes.
There was one episode where Sanjay and Craig eat tacos together from this one place called Taco Bell. When instead it's Taco Bell, it's called Taco Bell, and then they start vomiting up at each other from the tacos.
That show is so weird.
God.
Like if you did a bunch of drugs and like put it in one Mountain Dew soda, you'll get a show like that. It made no sense.
After Craig vomits on Sanjay, he grunts for a while, and then he fucking vomited out.
Sanjay from One Piece.
And then Craig, after he grunted after vomiting, he vomited again with actual vomit with rats.
Also, I'm actually kind of upset with like the final result of the pilot episode. I don't know if
Vomit?
this is like the thing, but I think they like reuse like season 1 clips because they didn't have the full thing.
Dude, why are you mad about that?
I'm not mad. I'm just like I really just want to see the whole rip,
Yeah,
not just like cut.
Yeah,
up
that's
edits.
because there's like one or two things. One, they did have the footage, but I think it kind of got messed up. And number two,
Speaking of Nickelodeon, which is random, but has anyone ever heard of this one? Does anyone remember this one cartoon called The Breadwinners?
Oh my god, you just brought back 2015 memories.
Fuck.
Listen, this may sound weird, but I remember this one time there was an episode where they went to some like girl's butt crack as an episode when they were like microscopically small.
Jesus Christ.
That's what happened, bro. That's all I remember from Breadwinners.
Oh, there's one episode where Badus was twerking and the ass was jiggling out of his fucking pants.
Okay, bro. Okay. That just came out
Okay,
of
can we
nowhere.
stop swearing?
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm so sorry. That was so abrupt. It was so funny.
Like his butt was jiggling out of his butt.
Okay, bro. I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
No cussing in the house.
Thank God Bosher's camera's off because he'd probably try hard. He would like try his hardest.
yeah,
to not
don't worry. I
smile.
decided to hide away my ugly.
You're not
Well, like-
ugly. You call yourself ugly. It's so.
Oh,
obnoxious.
someone just made a Go Anime quote.
You're not ugly, all right. You're not Dan.
I can
Simon.
see that.
Listen, if you want to see ugly, bro.
Just look at the first frame of my Funny Rage video.
Oh,
Nah.
somebody just made a fucking Go Anime. Oh, sorry for swearing again. Sorry.
We knew that, you fool.
Oh, someone just made a
No,
Go.
well, no. To be fair, in that one video, at least he had a collar shirt on, and you look good.
No.
I
just
actually
don't-
remember.
I
I
don't
actually
know
remember
why you
one
got a
time
buzz
where I
cut, though.
actually had the same shirt and trousers I wore outside, and thankfully I'm not that infamous.
And
Like at least in my hometown, like no one knows me or my channel.
I mean, that's good. But also, why did you have such short hair?
I don't know, because I think I had like some sort of haircut or something.
You had like a buzz cut, which is when they shave it. You look like you're in military school, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, no idea.
Bosher
I
goes
mean,
to
to
the
be fair, I
military.
do like my hair like long, but at the same time, it just kind of gets into your face, and it's
about that-
kind of ridiculous.
about that picture, did someone leak that?
No.
No, that's just from the pilot.
No. The
Y'all,
picture.
I leaked the pilot. And
No,
I
I was
uploaded it
talking
to Mattel's
about
account.
Bosher's picture at college with him holding something.
What?
Oh, it's that one photo where you're holding like.
Oh, that was from my school, not college.
Cool. Wait, did someone leak that, or did you post it?
Yeah, I think someone leaked it.
Darn it.
And fun fact, I was actually trying to find that picture when I was making my little picture for April Fool's Day this year. And for the sake of myself, I couldn't find it. So I had to borrow it from
It's on the Bosher Blue wiki.
There's no such thing.
Search it up. It's
I mean, I
actually a
remember
thing.
like there was like one like Hazel wiki page, like, and there's like one point where it's like Hazel's wheels are black, and I'm like, What?
Gothic. The Gothic Sniper 777 says, "Have you ever played Halo: The Master Chief Collection?"
Halo sucks.
Oh,
Halo's a dog.
I mean, Halo is like the reason why everyone bought an Xbox, and
I don't
look
really know as
how
much about Halo, so
that
Halo's
happened.
boring, bro. Go play something
Halo,
good.
so I wouldn't.
I mean,
know.
hey, I used the Halo theme for the Rosen game, so at least I used something good and freaking hit from Halo.
Oh yeah, the
Hell,
Halo
I'll
theme,
even use it. I'll do it
nostalgic,
again.
though.
About that, I remember that you were gonna do a sequel of that in a certain video where you made where you talked about your canceled projects.
Why wouldn't you make a Rosen Squid Game? A Michael Rosen Squid Game?
Wait,
They
Bob.
I'm
could-
waiting for that.
Eh,
I just gave you a
whatever.
very good
Because
idea.
I'm pretty sure someone's already done Michael Rosen in Squid Game.
Whatever.
So who cares?
Yo, Bosch.
Not to mention Squid Game's not even like my thing.
And it's so popular.
Yo, Bosch.
What?
I remember checking out that one video where you're talking about your canceled projects where you were actually going to make a sequel of Rosen games at some point.
I don't know when I'll ever do that, but I really do want to.
But like,
Because I've got so many ideas for it.
so is it going to be better? So does that mean that we're not going to see letter O?
I don't know.
What are you
Well-
on about, man?
You don't care about the show anymore.
All right, listen.
Or O, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Everybody help me.
Where you think I'm scared to say the character's name?
No. Why would I think that?
I don't know.
What's the character's name?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut my nails short for work on Tuesday.
Luigi
For
Kawaii.
now, I want them long though.
That Oishi Kawaii.
Yes.
Hey guys.
Hi, Dylan.
Hey.
Me and Oishi get married. Peak video.
Dillinator.
Yeah, that's me. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Delinator. I just wore it out. I'm
Hey.
sorry.
Yeah.
Dillinator. The Dillinator.
That's my.
All right,
that's
so
me.
we have Phineas and Ferb and we have Milo's Murphy Law. This is actually peak. Forget
Yeah.
Nickelodeon. This is Disney XD now.
No, wait, what about don't forget
I mean, I literally mentioned Disney, so.
okay.
Listen,
don't forget-
Disney XD was a peak. Okay, it was peak. All right, I don't care about Disney, but Disney XD had some good shows to it. All right,
To be
wait, what
fair,
about-
they did.
Yeah.
I am in no way a Star Wars person, but like Phineas and Ferb Star Wars is like the only thing I'll ever accept.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You seen that
okay.
too?
Yes,
okay, you guys,
that was peak.
you guys.
Oh my
mentioned,
god. I so want them to make Phineas and Ferb Star Wars 2 and 3.
They
Okay,
probably
you guys
would
mentioned-
because
you
like
guys
the
mentioned okay,
reboot.
you guys mentioned Phineas and Ferb and Milo Murphy's Law. Don't forget Hamster and Gretel.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I see. I
yeah,
just
that
see.
one
I like that show too.
Okay, something about that show. I remember watching an episode where like, wait, Dylan, you know this kid from Hamster and Gretel where he wears glasses?
Oh, you mean Nordle?
Yeah. I remember that he was upset about something. So there's something really inappropriate that I recognize where he's at the bar asking for drinks on a.
Oh
stool.
my god.
That'll be-
He was at an ice cream place.
Wait, just like Goofy Goobers.
Oh yeah, just like Goofy Goobers. Wait. So right now I'm in your live stream on YouTube.
That'll be. I think I remember him saying that'll be. Wait, do you remember that? Do you remember that episode?
Yeah,
That is inappropriate.
I know, but
Wait, remember that one? Remember the beginning of The Necessary Roughness?
oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember like complete all episodes, but I don't think this is why we're in the live stream today. Like,
Hey, sweetheart, how would you like to go on a ride on a rail bike? She's 16.
she's 16. Zap. Yeah.
Tell me.
Oh,
Hey, how come I? Wait.
Someone just started singing the Goofy Goober song.
Oh.
Oh, I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all goofy goobers,
Yeah.
Goofy, goofy,
Goofy,
goofy,
goofy,
goofy,
goofy, goofy.
No, then
wait.
SpongeBob's sad because that's what people do at the bar. That's why SpongeBob went to that bar.
Yeah. Hey, I noticed that your guys' profiles are showing up, but mine's not.
Wait, weird.
I think your camera's on, bro. Your camera's on, I think.
Try turning off your camera. Oh,
There you go.
where's
Now
Milo?
it's like an icon.
Where the heck's Milo?
Oh, I don't know.
What's this D doing here? This big D.
Penis?
They
Sorry.
call me the Big D.
Spirit, why did you just randomly? Okay, bro. I'm not even gonna question anymore. I'm just
These
gonna
nuts.
accept it.
Wait, Dipsy.
Got
Wait,
him.
you know this one Canadian cartoon called Kid vs. Cat?
Nope.
Yeah, you asked me that. So, Bosher, I think we all know the reason why we're here today is regarding the 1983 pilot of Thomas.
We were kind of talking about it earlier, and at this point, just like any other stream that I ever do, it just goes all over the place.
I'm Ian McHugh. I'm the one that restored it. My name's
Did
Ian
you just turn
McHugh.
into Marvin the Martian?
No, I'm Ian McHugh.
No, this is what Marvin the Martian sounds like.
Wait, you know that one character from Phineas and Ferb that sounds like Marvin the Martian who's a villain?
Oh, Rodney. Hold on. Let me try to look up his whole name. Let's see.
Wait, doesn't he look like Megamind?
yes, he does.
Yo,
Megamind.
Boxer.
Wait. Hold on.
I got my 25 gift card for that Billy model, bro. I'm coming for Billy.
Cool. Oh, this is
No, I don't make sure it doesn't catch fire.
Don't tell me what to do, Thomas.
Oh my god.
Yo, Billy sucked. Billy makes me so mad. I hate him as a character. I'm gonna if I get the Billy prop, I'm gonna set it on fire, y'all. I'm gonna record it for all the Thomas fans.
Okay, that's kind of childish. No offense, but I think Billy is an okay character. Like
I'm
kinda,
Ian McHugh.
Okay.
I can do what I want.
Wait, doesn't
I'm
that kid
evil.
with the
No,
glasses?
you're not.
Doesn't that kid with the glasses from Hamster and Gretel have the same exact voice actor as Bobby Hill?
Who?
Bobby Hill. What? Wait a minute. No. The Nordal's voice actress is voiced by the same voice actress who voiced Milo's mom, Bridget. And
Oh.
yes, that's her name, Bridget. Not to be confused with Bridget Hat.
Wait, does she voice Bobby Hill? Because he kind of sounds like him in a way. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I know the voice actor of the dad in Hamster and Gretel. I know that he was in some of those Nickelodeon shows at some point, and I know that he was on Kate Patowski.
Oh yeah, he also voiced it as the Toad Percy in Amphibia.
I know that he also voiced Hector from Sanjay and Craig and Pig from Pig Banana Cricket. And I was just talking about Sanjay and Craig and Breadwinners when you weren't there.
Oh, okay. Hey, there's someone in the chat called Makila Jules telling us to stop. Like, what the heck?
What are we doing? What are we even doing?
That's a good question.
I think she's asking the chat to stop, but I don't really know. I can't confirm.
Yeah, I have no
Wait.
idea.
Oh yeah, wait, look what Cryan said in the chat.
Oh, hey, Crying, what's up?
Says, add racist things that I don't like in his fan fictions. Me quoting the Black Knight goes,
Sorry, you're cancelled.
Oh my god.
oh yeah, Gothic Sniper 777 says, do you watch Mr. Enter? Dude, didn't he talk about turning red at some point?
Turning
I
red 9/11.
I definitely know that
Oh
he
my
talked
God.
about Toy Story 4 and Lightyear.
I remember hearing that from George the Red Engine back in 2023.
And even seen a little bit of his Boss Baby video.
Like, how is that supposed to make sense? How
I
is it
don't know.
sense where 9/11 takes place in a movie about a red panda?
Wait, there was 9/11 involved in Turning Red?
No, it was just a crazy Mr. Enter thing.
Oh my god.
It's best we move on from this conversation for the sake of YouTube, all right?
Okay.
Yep.
Copyright for this. Bomb's
Since
I wouldn't say copyright, but you know.
yeah, so since I'm here, hey everybody, I'm Dylan Nader Productions, the story consultant of Bot Osher, Gordon, and Hazel, a four-parter. Does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask me?
Wait,
At this point, just like every other Bosch
yo,
stream.
Dylan, what would you prefer, Kid versus Cat or Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja?
Randy Cunningham, no questions asked.
Imagine hitting a movie that takes place in no, we.
Okay, let's not talk about that sensitive subject anymore. Okay, let's.
Look, speaking of Kid versus Cat, this is what I found.
Wait, what's that? Bird?
Have you
Bird?
played Fallout New Vegas before? Yes, I have.
Yo, Dylan, you see what I'm showing?
Yeah. Bird
You're
Birds and burger might be worse than fuming.
probably the.
Oh,
He's saying that he's worse than the mother from Horrid Henry.
okay, I've never watched that series, and I'm not even a fan of it. No offense.
That's because you're not British. No offense.
Not taken. I'm proud of my American.
Yeah, I'm from America as well.
Yeah, I know.
Also, since you were asking that question to me, no, I haven't played it.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Bosch. Oh yeah, Gothic Sniper 777 says he was talking about Boscher. What? Coop,
Oh,
Coop,
wait,
this
excuse me, guys, for a second, and I'll be right back. Just give me a second.
rounding time. Coop. All right.
I don't even know.
Okay, I'm back. I just there was a door open and I had to close it.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to customize my profile pic. How'd you guys do that?
Wait, are you trying to find the picture of Milo? Just
No, I have the picture. I'm just trying to
okay. Just
find
go into edit audio avatar. Like
Edit?
press that one line that has press the button that has 3 circles in it, and then you'll find something that says edit audio avatar.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta go wash glue off my hands.
You've seen it. Where's
Wait. I did it.
Oh, there he is. There's Milo.
Yep, that's
yeah.
him.
I know
Yeah,
that
this
he's
is what
voiced
I
by.
look like.
I know that he's voiced by Weird Al.
Yeah.
This isn't Go Animate. Just kidding.
I hope it's not.
Sorry, I was just watching a scene of Coop getting grounded by his dad.
Uh-huh.
I hate those grounded videos so bad. They're so freaking annoying.
If
know
you
what-
think that's bad, wait till you see the videos where people randomly self themselves
You know,
as characters and then ship themselves with other fictional characters.
Oh, don't get me started.
you know what makes no sense?
Everything in life.
No, you know what makes no sense in Go Animate?
What?
Behavior card day.
Okay.
Because if you're the student in class, right? And the teacher gives you a card and they say that you never have to go to school ever again.
I'm
Or
willing to take that card.
Also, apparently, moving on from freaking Go Animate, apparently everyone been like saying that they're actually gonna sell some Thomas props. I mean, I know Miles mentioned they're selling Billy.
Come here. This is a story about a guy named AI, and he lives in the sewer with his hamster pal. But the satisfaction workers, the sanitation workers really didn't approve. Okay.
No, I think it says Al. I mean, he
Ow!
meant to say Al.
Oh, my bad. Thought it said
Yeah,
eh.
it's confusing with when the lowercase L looks like a capital I.
Oh yeah, Phineas and Ferb was actually the show Cartoon Network Mad at the Mad series from Cartoon Network at some point.
Oh God, I hate the Mad series.
Wait, do you hate it because of the writing?
Because of all the parodies. Oh my God.
Wait, are they not funny or are they gross?
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Ah, come on, where's your sense of
You
humor? Did you eat it?
Oh yeah. Oh, one thing about that series from Cartoon Network is that in the Mad promo,
I mean, the only good one I guess we could all remember was Thomas the Unstoppable Tank Engine.
Oh
No.
my God.
Every other Mad
What was
parody is
that?
like, what?
There's like a scene in Mad. There's like this one scene, the Mad promo of Cartoon Network back in 2010, where the Mad mascots in the bathroom and they're in the toilet with their pants down. They start flushing themselves in the toilet and they were giggling.
Okay.
Well, there's only one good thing about the Mad series. It's the black and white characters who keep fighting each other.
Oh yeah, Dylan, I have a question.
Yes.
What made you get into Phineas and Ferb?
Well, it was a long, long time ago when I was 4 years old or 5.
Wait, what do you think of the live
I
action?
remember watching these two.
Damn it! Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Thanks. All right, continue.
Okay, George. What was the question about the live action? What was it?
Wait, what do you think of those what do you think of those live action shows from Disney Channel?
I mean they're okay, but nothing beats the animation.
What about Good Luck Charlie? What do you think of Good Luck Charlie? Oh.
Well, it's okay. It's okay.
What about Jesse?
It's good too.
What about Kicking It, even if it was originally made for Disney XD?
Oh, yeah, I think that show is good too. My favorite character is Milton, who says, "Holy Christmas nuts!"
Okay, wait, Bossack? Wait, I remember
I said
one
Milton.
episode. I know that you said Christmas nuts. That's why. Oh yeah, and I remember one.
Christmas nuts.
I remember my sister was watching one episode of Kicking It on Netflix where a kid throws a spitball on the teacher or someone.
Okay, yeah, I just gotta file down the thumbs and the fingertips. And I'll be good.
Mad is like notorious for like having weirdly odd versions of the characters. Also, I think I remember with the Thomas one, they like kind of stole a model of Thomas that they used for their parody.
Oh, Dylan left.
Rip Dylan.
Oh god, he's not mad at me, is he?
Probably not. Or just had somewhere to be.
Okay, the thumb here is comically larger than the other nails, so,
Is this person spamming about Tobias and Thomas?
Yeah, the guy like saying like similar stuff like Tobias killed Thomas. What time do you guys finish?
Dude,
All that stuff.
you already talked about Tobias killing Thomas. Talk about something else.
Horrid Henry is not that good of a show.
You sure?
I mean,
oh, dirty.
at some point, then we do have to like grow out of some shows. So
Oh, look the
Yeah.
quote of what Cryan said. Look what Cryan
yes,
said.
I know. I
Which
see it.
you fellers is the real Dirty Dan. Oh,
I am.
I am. I am Henry. Huh, I said that in a Henry voice.
I remember at some point that like there was someone on DeviantArt that like uploaded like episode of SpongeBob, and that's how I ended up watching some episodes from there.
Like recently?
Not recently, like a while ago, and I can't even find the account anymore.
Wait,
the account's likely been taken down by now.
is it because of copyright?
Probably,
reasons?
maybe, but
'Cause
they were. I think they were out for a while as well. Like,
is it-
imagine like
Fine.
uploading full-on SpongeBob episodes onto DeviantArt of all places. Oh, Dylan's now in the chat.
Hi, Dylan.
Hello.
Wait, that was you the entire time?
Oh, wigs.
Oh yeah. Did you guys know that Wendy? Remember when you guys know that Wendy's had their own Krabby Patty last year? It just tasted like an average burger from
Yeah.
It just tasted like a regular burger from Wendy's. Didn't really taste like a Krabby Patty.
I mean, if you put it in the water, then it would.
Me many. So you think Disney's like Mr. Krabs?
By this point, yeah.
So you think Mickey Mouse is a Disney? So you'd basically call him the Disney of Mr. Krabs.
Not entirely.
Me money. Because he wants money.
It's like that
Hello?
scene in Toy
I
Story
like money.
1. In Toy Story 1 was like, money, money, money.
Oh yeah, that scene with the Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
Wait, do you like Toy Story?
Only the first 3 movies, and even the Buzz Lightyear Star Command movie. Even though I've never seen the show.
What's so bad about Toy Story 4? Is it okay or is it
Everything. I mean, to be fair, at one point I did like Toy Story 4, and even being one of the first movies I ever watched in the cinema alone. But there's like a point where, yeah, I could see why people don't really like that movie. And if you ask me, Toy Story of Terror is like the true Toy Story 4 for me.
Oh yeah, the voice actor of Slink has actually passed away, so they gave him a new voice actor.
Yeah, no, that was during like Toy Story 3.
Yeah, that was like the third. That was the third movie. Oh yeah,
Why
And
did they
here's-
just make like Doc?
Here's the question though. If they could just recast Slinky or like Toy Story 3, Why couldn't they do the same with Mr. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head for Toy Story 5?
You know, funny to know, when I was still 10 back in 2018, I remember someone was comparing Toy Story to Child's Play.
Yeah, there's like a video that's compares Toy Story 3 and Child's Play 2, which, by the way, it's my favorite Chucky movie.
I think Child's Play was like one of the first scary movies I've ever watched, right next to The Exorcist.
Also, another suggestion for like the potato heads in Toy Story 5. Why not just not use them at all? Because with Toy Story 4, you pretty much like sidelined all the other characters to make way for like new ones. Oh, yeah, by the way, ironically, both kids in Toy Story and Child's Play are both called Andy. Which, hey, I guess that's why I like Child's Play as well as Toy Story. Anyway, Dylan is back.
Hey.
Hi, Dylan.
Oh,
I'm back. I got sucked into a black hole.
This is what Phineas and Ferb look like in Mad. His nose looks so weird.
You already showed me. Yeah, you already showed me. I got PTSD.
Look at PTSD.
PTSD. So
it's like all curved now, and instead of like pointy. It's so weird.
It looks like Thaddeus and Thor. They're evil duplicates.
Here, Grant.
Okay, something happened to my profile. It's not working.
Oh yeah, someone's asking us what's our favorite TikTok video.
The Gordon Ramsay ones. Those are the only TikToks I like because TikTok to me is just Vine. But not as funny.
Why is Phineas wearing glasses? I don't know. It's supposed to be a parody. It's a mix of the movie Dolphin Tale and Phineas and Ferb.
I don't know what the heck Dolphin Tale is.
I think it's supposed to be a movie that was out since 2011, same year as Across the Second Dimension. Wait, Dylan, remember that one episode when Heinz Doofenshmirtz had his own train station in his Evil Incorporated building?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Asking his dad back when they lived in Gimmel's Swamp, he was like, "Father, can I play with the trains now?" And his dad's like, 9.
Yeah, and coincidentally, I was watching a reaction video of that episode today.
Cool.
On this day, the same day the pilot released.
Guys, it's Thomas the Tank Engine and Phineas and Ferb. Okay.
More like a reference, just not the actual thing. You know, copyright laws here and there, blah blah blah.
I always thought Doofenshmirtz is a Thomas. You forgot to add the word "thought" in it. It says Doofenshmirtz is a Thomas fan because he has a model trains layout.
Well, just because he has model trains doesn't mean he could be a Thomas fan. I mean, besides, Thomas was owned by Hidden Entertainment back then until it was purchased by Mattel. So
wait, did you know that?
You gotta understand, copyright.
Did you know that Hidden Entertainment was bankrupt?
Yeah.
Wait, is Thomas not allowed to be in a Phineas and Ferb? Is Thomas not allowed to be seen as a Phineas and Ferb reference because of copyrighted? Because of copyright?
No, bro. It's because Mattel and Disney are like ex-boyfriends.
No.
Oh my god.
That doesn't make
sense. Because of copyright. Why do you think Henry?
Anyway, have you guys watched The Amazing Digital Circus?
No.
I personally only watched the
Yeah, I have.
It's not for me. I can't really get into.
May I say, Makia Jules, your profile pic is a bit concerning. May I suggest changing it? No offense.
Cryan says, "Who is the most evil corporation, Warner Brothers or Mattel?"
Warner Brothers.
Yes,
Oh,
but they did to Bugs Bunny.
David Zaslav. What was it? How's he pronounce his name?
David Zaslav or something. David.
Yeah, he's the devil.
Another.
Because his thing with like Mattel and even like we'll throw in like Disney as well. Because with Mattel, they're recently finally listening to us and giving us good shit.
Since they
Disney just keeps plagiarizing each other from
What
their
if-
own classic movies.
Okay.
One of them being like Dumpster
Exactly.
Fire,
since
and
Wait.
one that would be passable.
since All Legends Go is ending, what if they had the money to bring back the CGI series?
At this point, who freaking knows?
They definitely can't do it with models because of the high budgeting.
Yeah, obviously, like with models, they can't come back. But with CGI, who knows?
Or what if they could just reanimate it again in another style?
Again, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, at this point, Thomas would probably just become like a merchandise only like franchise, similar to like what happened to some children's
Honestly,
shows.
like,
I think with Teletubbies, I think Teletubbies have stopped at some point, but yet they're still making merchandise.
does anybody remember the 2016 Teletubbies?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What if
I hate it so much. And this is coming from a big Teletubby fan. The reason why is because the magic's gone. There's no, like, they don't have the original simplicity. Now it's all, like, weird. They actually talk better English, and it's just like, no. And you don't, because you can never bring back the original Teletubbies. They literally made a 6 anchor long set that cost millions of dollars. Like if it didn't
Or
go
pounds.
if it wasn't popular, they would have went out with a bang, bro.
what
That's
do you
why
guys,
I love them.
what do you guys think of the Amazing World of Gumball?
Oh, I just messed up a bunch of my nails.
Oh my god. Wait, what if Okay, so at this point how would you guys actually react if they brought back the Thomas and Friends original Thomas and Friends series in CGI?
Again, it's Mattel. There's like, I
You
mean,
know-
sure, we got the pilot, but again, who really knows?
If they're actually planning on bringing back, okay, there's like an actual model TV show of trains where it's run on a Lionel track.
Okay.
There's like an actual show, like it's made in live action. It's also made in models too. I forgot the name of it. I remember seeing it on Twitter though. What? Okay. If Thomas and Friends, if the classic 2 series of Thomas and Models ever came back, fans are really gonna be excited for that. That's gonna be a big party.
I mean, we also have the Thomas movie, which we still don't have really much news about it.
I mean, we've got all.
Oh, I think you're referring to the transporters.
Wait, the models.
Oh my god.
Wait, no. Wait, the transporters? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about another show. It's not that other show. Okay. It's not that.
Oh, my bad.
Another one?
It's definitely not that similarity of Train Boy 54. It's another show.
Oh my god.
It's like they have faces, but it's
Hey
not.
guys, listen.
It's not Chuggington.
Underground Ernie.
It's not Underground Ernie. It's made in models in live action.
What is
Sorry,
it called?
nothing comes to mind.
I forgot the name of it, but they run in a certain Lionel track though. I'm gonna have to find that. Fuck, this person wasn't making. Oh, Stan. Oh, gosh darn. Sadie Silver can do a really good impression of the RWS Gordon in Johnny Morris style. Oh. Alright, I was watching a video on Twitter. What if Thomas and Friends, Jorgensen, Tugs, the Transformers, and Underground already did a crossover and we're in the same universe?
Impossible.
Yeah, no. Definitely not. And plus,
I mean, with Thomas and Tugs, it kind of already happened because they just borrow
the
props
boat,
from Tugs.
that large one boat that's seen in the show.
Yeah.
To be honest, what if Tugs actually came back in the UK? If it's impossible,
Tugs has a really nice theme song.
it sounds like an American soap opera.
Yeah. I even have one VHS of Tugs.
Are Tugs and Thomas like separate properties or?
Yeah. I mean, despite them being made by the same creators, then it's like they're like separate.
Which certainly isn't Britt Allcroft.
It's like David Mitten.
May God rest her soul.
Guys, I'm literally David Mitten. Nice to meet you.
No, you are not.
No, you're not. Stop lying.
Yeah. And I'm George Carlin. Sure.
And I'm Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr.
No.
Fight?
I'm Britt Allcroft.
No,
Yes,
you are.
you are.
Well, I didn't really do anything.
No, VR. No, VR. You're not Britt Allcroft.
And I'm Thomas.
You're not Thomas.
Honestly, I'm just a
I was
douchebag.
contributing to the joke.
No, I'm Thomas.
Sorry.
You know, like one like little human experience. Never. You know what? Never mind. Forget what I was gonna say. I was about to say some stupid crap.
Well, I didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm getting sad. Gotta run.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Guys, it's so wet right now, y'all. Everything's wet. Everything's wet outside. I hate Virginia. I hate America. But you know what? It's better than the United Kingdom for right reason.
Hey, it's not raining, at least.
Why do you hate America? What? Oh my God! Wait. Isn't Ferb?
Hello?
America,
Hello?
where we choose pride over character. We could pick sides, but this is us.
Guys, I need your help. I'm running.
Yeah, and I'm David Cullen, who voiced
They're after
Station
me.
Officer Norris Steele in CGI Fireman Sam. You
They're
made
after
a
me right
campfire!
They're
yeah,
after
when-
me. I
Also,
know
God
the
bless
being cooked.
David Soul as
Okay,
well,
when-
even though I don't watch a lot of Fireman Sam.
Yeah, when you guys went along with that Thomas cast joke, I'm Michael Donnell.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna apologize for that Britt Allcroft joke. That was pretty disrespectful of me. I'm gonna apologize for that. I'm sorry for that.
May God rest her soul.
No.
Yep.
May she rest in peace.
And like I
am
said,
sorry
same
about
with
that.
like
you're fine.
David
You didn't do anything wrong.
David Carlin.
You know, some point I remember in 2021, someone in a video said that Crazy Caboose Creations faked their death.
What the?
That's disrespectful.
No, literally.
Not funny. Not
Didn't laugh.
funny. Didn't laugh. Not funny. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, look, listen, guys. There's something going on with my. Since everything on my computer just turned off, I'm having difficulty with my profile pic. I'm gonna try again to see if I can get it working again.
Wait, Phineas is not adopted, right?
That's because you have like your
No.
camera on.
That's Ferb. Isn't Ferb adopted?
Whoa, Dipsy, you're in the store?
Yo, Dylan.
Oh, you're right. The camera's on. Whoops. Hold on.
Hey, Dylan.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isn't Ferb adopted?
No, I don't know. He's biologically his father's son.
Don't buy that.
Yeah, I guess that
Don't
makes
buy that.
because the
Don't be at Gen Alpha, please.
I guess that would make sense because the dad is British, which is Lawrence. But what was
Guys, this is Prime but better.
okay.
Wait a minute. You're actually at a store?
Oh god.
Maybe. This is my backyard.
Oh my god.
Bullshit.
I literally have Sprite and I just had a can of Coca-Cola.
You know what, Bosher? Me and you, we're roomies, bro. Everybody in here, bro.
I don't even
Listen,
drink
everybody in
Coke.
here, y'all, I gotta tell y'all something. We're all squad, bro.
Hell yeah.
Except for you, Hazel. I'm gonna fight you one day.
One day.
Anyway, hey
gonna
guys,
fight you
have
like it's
seen
Yakuza.
see the show Postman Pat, or as another Connie said, Postman Pot. Oh wait, it's
Postman
Pat.
Pot.
Yeah,
That's a
Postman
good one.
Pat is definitely a good show. Yeah, I
Yeah.
No, you're
remember
lying. It's a
growing
bad
up.
show.
Pat, Postman Pat, and his black
That's
and white
because you're
Pat.
not British.
Yeah, I first
Bro,
heard
I'm
about
not British, and yet I like Brum and Teletubbies.
I first heard about the show when I was like 7 years old in 2015. When I was like still 7.
I thought. Hold on.
I remember
Wait,
watching
I
a
thought
clip a few
Dipsy
years ago
Telly
of
lived
Postman
on
Pat.
top of a store
Oh my
like
God.
and Norman Price from Fireman
Guys,
like-
Sam.
it's like this is
You guys know the
this is
Thomas
like a
the Tank
Japan
Engine-
Oh my
store.
god.
Okay, you guys know the Thomas the Tank Engine kiddie ride that's made by
No.
Joe Roger?
Yep.
Too bad Chuck E. Cheese never had that. They had Bob the
Look
Builder.
how big these bottles are, bro.
Okay.
That's because the Bob the Builder one is like very common to like every other arcade.
All right, listen. I need your guys' help. Which one am I gonna get?
I recommend the Orange Fanta.
You know what? I'm just gonna listen to you.
Thank you.
My phone is at 1%. This was a bad idea.
Wait,
Should have
seriously?
charged your phone then, buddy.
Yeah, in fact,
Yeah, of course
I'm going to charge mine now, even though it's only at 51%.
Okay, what do you guys think of Gordon's side rods in the pilot?
They kind of look a bit chubby.
I haven't really used my phone since I got home from work, so I've just been sitting here like on the stream.
So Gordon is like very like different compared to his final model, so that's all I
And
really have
by
to say.
different, you mean uncanny.
Pretty much. I mean, look at like his face when he's like rescuing Thomas. Like in the original, it's like his angry, blushing face, but like in the pilot, Gordon is just like smiling.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's smiling menacingly.
Hey,
there,
menacingly. Jinx, you owe me a soda. Oh, by the way, do you guys remember when I suggested doing a fan dub of the 3 Alfred movies, just like Snapcube did with the Sonic games?
Oh my god, I would probably end up making like a Jehovah's Witnesses joke at least once.
You see, Barry the Platypus, I just turned myself into a diesel.
Hello, my name is Sister Hazel. Would you like to join Jehovah's Witnesses?
Look a little 98462 Junior. Gonna cry.
You gonna cry? Huh?
Is
You
that
gonna cry? You gonna cry?
or another engine?
I'm gonna blow some steam in your eye.
What engine is that?
You alright?
That's like meant to be Thomas as like Bully McGuire, because hey, that's kind of the point of Alfred 3.
What if Thomas was voiced by Ben Schwartz?
In the U.S. dub, yes.
What about
I
in the
would
movie?
love to. I would love to hear the voice of Randy Cunningham do the U.S. voice of Thomas.
And don't forget Sonic 2020 and one of the Ducks from DuckTales 2017 version.
Dewey.
Dewey, yeah. Okay. What if he voiced Thomas in the Thomas movie?
In the U.S. dub of the movie, I mean, if there will be different dubs, sure.
Princess Bubblegum is one villain. Oh, that was random. Sorry. What's Ranger Ruby doing at the end of?
So anyway, imagine in the dub, imagine an Alfred saying to Thomas, "Oh, by the way, Thomas, you'll never be an alpha gamer."
Wait, what if Tom Kenny almost had a role for Thomas in the Thomas movie, which is impossible to happen?
I'm not so sure about that.
I mean-
I don't know. Let's not.
Who needs SpongeBob to voice Thomas?
Oh wait, should we do an Alfred fan dub or?
Wait, I mean, who needs SpongeBob to voice?
I mean, there's always like a live commentary, but you know, we have to have like people who voice the characters.
We can all just take up different roles, I guess. But then again, I'm not that good at improv, so.
Pity, really, because I wanted to do like a character improv stream one day.
Oh,
Even
I'd
though-
love to do
Even
that.
though,
I don't
again,
know how to
my
do the
Thomas
material.
voice is just my normal voice.
I can try sounding like the Joseph May Thomas.
God, my pants are covered in nail polish.
Oh man, that sounds messy.
Now, this can get a little bit messy. Mr. Maker pulls out a gun.
Oh my god.
Someone just said, "What if Alfred was in the Vietnam War?"
What do you mean, ew? What
Oh
do
my-
you mean, ew?
Yeah. Ethan.
It's just
What do you mean, ew? What are you
It's just
talking
Mr.
about?
Maker pulling out a shotgun. I mean, he's a psychopath. Have you seen... Oh, wait, I don't think you really see my YouTube put on Mr. Maker since that one's age restricted for pretty good reason.
Yeah. I mean, the only characters I would voice in the commentary / dub would be Thomas, Rosie, Alfred, and maybe Mr. Matt, since you know he shares the same name as my dad.
Same name as yeah, your boy Maze voices him.
What if I did what if like the first bit of the commentary, which is like the entire Alfred one, I pretty much just do everyone.
Wait.
Just like in the original movie.
Hey, Bosher, what do you think of Smosh these days?
Oh boy, because I'm kind of a little pissy at Smosh. Because there's like a video they made where it's like, oh, we're gonna take a break for like 2 months. And then like 2 months pass, and then like a few more pass, and I'm just like, what?
They have a series called.
Where's the sketch? Where's the
They're doing a
sketches?
series. They're doing a series. They've been doing this series called Every Blank Ever.
That was before like the whole thing where Anthony left.
Yeah.
Anthony Padilla.
But yeah, I'm
right?
not really that big into Smosh anymore because of, you know, they decided to just stop doing sketches. So
Does
I'll unsubscribe from
anyone
Smosh.
Does
And
any-
even unsubscribed from the Oishi archive.
Does anyone remember the annoying orange?
Oh god, no.
Oy vey.
Okay,
I used-
now
Yes,
I would
remember
say
when the
Monster Dry
annoying
Ice
orange was
finally,
good?
like,
As if,
completed
you
the
know, it
first
was
and second
actually
coats.
good.
Remember when it had its own show on the Cartoon Network?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's at least it's better than the stuff it has on the YouTube channel.
Wait, what about Fred? What about Fred?
I was just about to mention Fred. Also,
he
I
the-
think, fun fact, one of my sisters, like, showed me Fred as, like, my first experience of YouTube.
Oh.
And
Oh,
you know, like, the
God.
worst part is, I still have my copy of Fred on
What
the
was the worst
movie
part?
on DVD. And as much as I really want to sell it, apparently, like, I've heard that the DVD release of Fred the movie is really rare. So
You know, that's the first time. You know,
I have no choice but to keep it, even though I really don't like that movie anymore.
that's the first time I've ever
I'll take it
read.
off your hands.
You know, that's the first time I knew about Fred. The first time I found out about Fred was the movie because of my sis. Because me and my sister watched. Because my sister watched the movie. I also saw the movie.
Yeah, my first Fred movie was when he went swimming.
But yeah,
That was
not
the
only
one
Annoying Orange,
my sister showed me.
not only the Annoying Orange, but Fred also had its own TV show on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know-
I remember that too.
Impossible for this to happen in reality, but what's next? Super Mario Logan, even if they're copyrighted?
Oy vey.
Okay, what would happen if SML had their own TV show?
I mean,
Hey-
it's literally just basic Melissa and Doug puppets, so.
That reminds me of that one clip I saw from Super Mario Logan. And Jeffy, what'd you do? Dad had a launch law. The Peter Piper pick up purple peppers. What? She sells seashells by the seashore, you know. But what happened, Daddy? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know what happened. Irish wristwatch, you know, rubber baby buggy bumpers. But what happened?
Hold on. I gotta look up the lyrics to this
Daddy,
while
I'll
also
tell
making
you.
sure
A
my
skunk
nails.
sat on a
Like,
stump and thought the stump stunk, but the skunk
That's
stunk. The skunk stunk.
Hey,
Exactly.
Pretty
Great.
Fazbear. How?
Oh, no more tongue twisters. What is happening?
Wait, remember that? Wait,
It
you know
was a
what?
clown.
What do you think of Brooklyn T Guy's mother?
see,
Barbara.
can I sing a song real quick?
Sure.
Yes. Sing.
She
Even though I
sells
might
these
get a
shells on the
copyright
seashore,
claim.
but the value of these shells will fall. Due to the laws of supply and demand, no one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step 1, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells are so much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me. Take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island, stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, you gotta make the people think that they want them. Really want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like bronzes. Influencers, product placement, featured part-time entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste man. 3, it's monopoly. Investors types of property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4, expand. Clear forests, make land. Fresh blood on hands. 5, why just shells? Why limit your shell? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6, gun sell, sock sell, diamond sell, rock sell, the water to a fish, sell the time, 2 o'clock, 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes. Run to be the president of the United States. 8, big smile, mate, big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9, polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say her name. 10, the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, a cheat, a devil, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Sorry, I had to belt that one out.
Bravo. Bravo.
Oh, I big film.
I had to belt that one out. I'm sorry.
Yo, Bosher,
So, what?
do you know what? Have you ever heard of Super Mario Logan?
When it was actually good, yes.
You know, as much as it's kind of copyrighted if they use the video game plushies, but what if they had their own TV show like The Annoying Orange and Fred?
I mean, they have YouTube, so they just, I don't know.
Okay,
Netflix,
Gumball-
I don't
okay.
know.
Okay, Poe Telly says Gumball Season 7 coming out. Who's hyped for it? Well, you know, at some point,
I am.
used to hype over Gumball.
Is it bad that I've never watched it? Shit.
Yo,
One of
Viora?
my favorite episodes is from season 2.
I kind of only know Gumball from I'm sorry,
Bone
but
and-
we passed the grieving.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
I was
one's
thinking
really.
of the grieving just now too. Oh my god.
That creepypasta is messed up. At the end, Gumball just commits suicide in a noose in a classroom.
Classic creepypasta trope.
Yo, Viora,
Oh my god, I hate creepy
Yeah?
so
what do you
much.
think of the Amazing World of Gumball?
I think it's pretty cool.
I
I've
used-
watched a few episodes here and there, and yeah.
Wait, what about Adventure Time?
I've never really been into Adventure Time. It was just never my thing.
What about regular show?
Neither regular show.
I think I only watched one episode of regular show and only a few episodes of Adventure Time when I still watched TV.
When you were like a kid?
But maybe like teens or something, but you know, it's not really my thing.
I'm just waiting for my
The fact the
Netflix,
Gumball
like,
team
started
acknowledged their
on my
own
Costco.
creepypasta in a YouTube video.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they did.
No.
I think it was like during an April Fool's video as well.
You know, the beginning of that video is actually disturbing, even though it's a warning before
Yeah. It's like, get ready, you're about to experience the most scariest episode, the
It's a-
grieving.
it goes, warning, not for the faint-hearted.
Oh my god.
God damn it, I dropped my glasses.
Also, Dylan, I'm kind of with you. I don't like creepypastas either. When they're, like, bad.
I don't like them when they're good either.
Then y'all clearly haven't heard of Jeff the Killer's original story from 2011.
Oh,
Or good old
Mommy, you
Sonic.exe. Even though that is also kind of
Oh
a
god,
bad
not
one.
Sonic.exe.
you know which one kept me up all? Okay, so there's this one creepypasta where it involves babies.
I mean, I did a retake on the early reel, and hell, for this year's Halloween, I'm gonna do a retake in one video on not just one creepypasta, but two.
but two.
Is this all because of Oishi.exe?
No, fuck that shit. Get that shit out of here.
Let it go outside. Let it be.
Oh, sucks to be those guys.
So one
Yeah,
I've
that's
already
outrageous.
done back in
What is this thing?
2018, and another story which I know I haven't done before, but I'm kind of hoping that my own retake on that story will be better than the original, because
No,
like
no,
the original story, James's bad day. How the hell did James end up having like a god inside his tender?
I remember hearing one Invader Zim creepypasta from Velexibum where Gur eats people's organs. Ugh.
I think
Oh,
the organ thing
trust
is an
me,
actual
he's
episode.
Some of
Oh,
you
yeah,
probably
okay,
like never heard of
oh,
cupcakes.
You mean the episode? You mean the episode? Where
Lakia Jules asks, do you
talking
know Caillou is bold?
Are you
Yeah.
talking about the episode where Zim gets?
Yeah, I mean,
stabbed?
everyone knows that. The poor lad has cancer.
Oh my
Like,
God.
can you please stop treating Caillou like shit despite him being a fictional character?
Oh
Yeah.
my!
The guy clearly has cancer, alright? I mean, how is he stuck as a 4-year-old?
Okay. Do you guys? No offense to Mytheka, but you know how the way how Micaiah talks is kind of weird.
English could very well be their second or third language, so I really wouldn't judge.
Yeah, I'm not trying to judge them, but the way how they're talking, it sounds complicated.
Also closed again. Yes, hello.
Hey, dude.
As, what are your take on the Coldy Fell engines?
What the Coldy?
I mean, I kind of already did it in my own version of Bad Lookout, so they are what they are.
Yeah.
Although I kind of changed like the ending a little bit, which I think I did it like better than the original. Because because in the original, if like Scarlo and Rheneas like knew the story was made up, they wouldn't be like all winking and stuff. So that's why for the ending of my version, I wanted to have a bit where it's all mysterious of what really happened to Godred. So yeah, is the story of like Godred made up? Did it actually happen? Did they use his parts for other engines, or was he just scrapped? Who really knows?
nails aren't dry yet.
I'm sorry.
alright.
Kareen says, do the Peel Godred electric engines exist in the universe?
I don't know.
Yeah,
We're
Carlos-
still-
I kind of want to put them in there, but I just need to find the right models.
Ethan Tank Engine Productions asks, do you guys have any favorite foods? I like burgers.
I like pizza and fries.
I like burgers.
Me too. I like fries when it comes to fast food.
Seriously.
Like, Chick-fil-A,
I'm
McDonald's.
just gonna say this.
Taco Bell's nacho fries are really good.
Taco Bell's bad for your stomach.
My school friend or Governor Green has like this thing where it's like if you have like a favorite food, then you have to be like stuck with it. So
Oh my god.
it's like going to like a fast food restaurant. If you go like there every day, you just kind of get like sick of it, I guess.
Yeah. I also do like nachos. I like nachos when it comes to Tostitos.
Do you guys know that Taco Bell's got a limited edition chicken nugget run going on right now?
No.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Maybe
At
I
least
should
in the
try one of
US
those
where
nuggets.
at least in the US where I'm at, I'm not
Well,
sure about other
As much as
locations.
I've already
I will
As much
say
as-
currently I still have some cookies
You know,
and
as much
even
as I
some
already-
crisps.
as much as
So,
I
yeah.
already as much as I already
Well, this
mentioned
is
this,
come about
but
Concord today.
as much as I already mentioned this, but did you guys know that Wendy's used to sell Krabby Patties last year?
Oh yeah,
I will-
I remember.
You said that.
Hold on.
Did you guys get to eat the Krabby Patty?
No, it never piqued my
Well,
interest, and I
yeah,
heard some
never.
pretty bad things about it. So yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really. I hear that people say it doesn't really taste like a Krabby Patty. It's just an average Wendy's burger.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I cook my own Krabby Patties.
you know. Oh, me money.
I mean, if you put that burger like in the
Holy
water
crap, how long
and
has
then
this
put it have
been?
out again, then
2
yeah,
hours
it
and
would
47
definitely eat like taste like a Krabby Patty.
Hey, all you people! Hey, all you people! Hey, all you people! Why don't you listen to
Hey, all
me?
you people, would you
Alright,
listen to
Collins,
me?
What happened to the lone engines? Didn't you already ask that?
What?
I thought you already asked that.
Either
Isn't-
scrapped or preserved. Who knows?
What?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we all know what happened to 98462
I never really saw it.
and like Alfred. I
You
guess.
know who?
Oh yeah, I remember seeing the episode of I remember seeing that one episode of Thomas Edward 2, Henry 3, where Henry has PTSD about Alfred, and Edward helps him about
Yeah,
it.
apparently that was like his take on the whole wimpy Henry in the CGI series.
What,
Okay.
Henry having PTSD?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't
I think that's
the
what-
creator of
I
that
think
have a
it's something
kid
like that in
now?
the description.
Like, doesn't the creator of that have a kid now or something?
Wait, Thomas 1, number 2, Henry 3?
I don't really know. That's just what I've heard.
I don't think so.
And again,
Wait,
I
what,
could be
what
wrong.
about what about
so-
Thomas 1 with 2 Henry 3?
At least Alfred's original creator.
Oh, Richard Jordan. Yeah, he has like a family.
That's
From
nice.
what I heard, people still message him about Alfred and Hazel to this day.
Wait, what if he could just show it to his kids?
I think we all know.
What if he could just...
Oh god. Is Henry's special cult basically drugs?
Well, not the kind of drugs you're thinking of, but just like medicine. You know, the special meds.
Yeah, medicine. We're not like Pulsvids anymore.
Yeah, this isn't anything biofusion related, guys. This isn't... Oh, it's not like when Gordon was high on crack in Project G1.
Also, can't wait for Soda Land.
Yeah, no.
No,
Wait,
I can't wait either. I am so excited for Sodor Land.
I
You
didn't
have
even
no
I didn't
idea.
even think they were making another one.
I had a drawing planned.
And also, George, just because they're making a third Shed 17 movie does not mean I'm making a third Oishi
I know that.
.exe
It was a
movie.
joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
It better be a joke or there'll be consequences. Oh, God,
I also don't care.
I really didn't mean to go all that dramatic.
You okay, V?
Yeah. All right, so like I am genuinely excited for Project. No, I am genuinely excited for Sodor Land. You guys have no idea.
I know.
If I was 12 years old in 2019, I would have been excited for this. Or like
When I
11.
first saw Shed 17, I ended up liking it. So
That was like when I shot Shed 17, I kind of cried because of how Thomas died at the end.
For me, I was disturbed.
Yeah,
Like,
I was.
this
disturbed
was
too.
like a newer thing for Thomas.
Wait, are you allergic or something?
no, I'm alright.
Oh. Just wondering. That's
And
all.
I was even like at the premiere of like Project G1 when like the whole there was like a deleted scene.
Oh my
And
god,
then-
I remember the deleted scene. I swear to God, I gotta find it archived somewhere.
Wait, what Shed
Yeah.
17 deleted scene was it? What deleted scene is it?
It was something to do with like the Steamies, the
Oh
people
wait,
that
are you
are
talking about Project
so
G1? Wait.
addictive to the Steam engines, like specifically James and
Oh yeah, I've
Smudger.
seen. Oh, I thought you were talking about actual. Wait, I know what those scenes are. I thought you were talking about the Shed 17 deleted scene. I thought you were talking about the deleted.
I just
scene.
want to
That's
see
not Project
Project
G1.
G1 preserved in its entirety with the deleted scenes intact because, like, that just makes it the complete product that it originally was, and I want to see if there's an archive of it out there. You know?
Okay,
Yeah.
what? Oh, it's still up on YouTube.
Yeah, the deleted scenes are up on YouTube.
Oh, what about that one scene with Smudger?
Yeah, that's part of the deleted scenes there too, and I could kind of see why they
You know,
deleted that.
For some
Also,
reason,
Telly,
for some reason, I'm kind of scared of that one scene of James where he vomits in the shed after being spun by the Steamies. I don't.
yeah, it's weird, but at the same time, I feel like Project G1 is like more funny than scary compared to Shed 17.
Wait, what about the guy that says?
As much as I absolutely love Project G1, there's like the one scene of Annie like Annie burning alive that I just have to skip because like I just can't get myself to watch it. I love Project G1, but I have to skip that part.
Damn.
What about that one scene where? Wait, what was I gonna? What about that? What was I gonna say? Wait, what about that one scene after the Sodoroe scene promotion where there's a guy creepily behind a child saying,
So yeah, for some reason that wasn't deleted because it referenced like Jimmy Savile.
Oh, that's pedophilia.
Yeah. Also, Potellier
Wait, that
said
was
like,
Jimmy
"Excuse me,
Savile that I was
gentlemen,
referencing?
but
Wait,
what
that was
is
a celebrity?
Sodor Land y'all speak of?"
Wait, is that a celebrity?
Yeah, pretty much. Also, to answer your question, Sodor Land is like the third installment of Shed 17. Which,
Yes.
again, can't believe they're making another one.
Wait,
Like
what if,
I'm actually
okay.
excited.
not saying that to you, but what if someone rips that one off, even if it may not happen?
I mean, there's like a lot of kids that do their own versions of Shed 17 Project G1 remakes, so...
There's
Okay, I've got to stop scratching my nails against my skin if I want these to dry properly.
Wait, how did you guys react when Thomas was stuck inside the body of like a huge black train and the guys confronting him?
Yeah, I mean, that could be Thomas. I don't know, could be like either Thomas
don't
or
know
like
yet.
any of all the
Look,
other
that's
engines
Sodorland,
that just shoved into like a single tank engine.
Wait, what if it's just a clone? What if it's that one clone?
Yeah,
that
it's
was in
probably
that
like a
capsule?
clone or something of
Wait,
like all
what
the
if
engines.
it's the same exact clone that was in that green capsule? that got shot by the villain.
Probably.
Because like it has like the big size of the mouth.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to Keith.
Dude, he was turned
Yeah,
into a
Keith
couple
is just a
I know,
chosen
but
truck.
after that,
See, I don't know. He's probably dead.
I wonder what happened to Keith after that scene, you know?
What about the one scene with the trucks and they show the organs?
Okay, that was pretty metal.
The
That's
black
gross.
engine could be Oliver.
Oh, are you referring to Keith? Are you guys talking about the
Keith
guy
Hartley,
Keith?
yes.
That reminds me of that one scene when you mentioned the name Keith. That reminds me of that one scene from the movie Hoodwinked. Remember that movie?
I've heard of that movie. Wait, Viora,
Yeah.
do you know more about Thomas because of Bosher?
Yes.
I've just picked up little bits and pieces over the years, like while I was lurking in the fandom.
Wait, did you know anything about Thomas before you knew Bosher, or is it right now?
I had a little bit of a Thomas hyperfixation back in the day, so
Wait, when you were a kid?
I'd say so, yeah.
When Boingo the rabbit was saying his henchman's
Okay,
name,
why
and
are
one of
y'all
them was named
questioning me
Keith,
on
and
this?
he said, "Darn it, change your name."
Wait, questioning on what?
Sorry, I'm just
Keith.
Oh, Keith Hartley. Are we still talking about Shed 17?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back on track.
Yeah.
Wait, remember when he shat his pants on the news?
Yeah.
It's still gold.
Lordy hell. Wait, remember when he was being blamed on TV?
Pretty much. And there's also a whistleblower that is like hidden, and there's also the behind a drum kit. And when it like zooms in like very out for a bit, you could just like tell who the whistleblower is.
Who? Oh wait, Edward or someone else?
Ringo Starr.
Yeah, Ringo Starr.
Wait, Ringo was
Ringo Starr was the whistleblower because there's like a scene where it like zooms out a bit on his like drum kit, and you could just see like on front of his drum kit it says the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the guy that's wearing the mask?
Yeah.
I remember that. Wait, what if? Okay, so you think they'll get back to that documentary scenes again, or is it going to be different?
Who knows?
Okay, what if we see?
That's up to Paul to decide, honestly.
What if
Hey, remember when Paul's vids voiced in your videos?
Yep. Whether it's like good, bad,
Okay, this
although
happened in
mostly
2021.
bad.
This happened in 2021. Sword Art Island was officially the
Oh, so that would happen like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Because in my fan made.
So officially in the Soderland, Island of Sodor is now seen as a biofusion compound.
Yeah. So speaking of 2021, that's a coincidence because in my fan made Alfred 4, that's when it takes place in 2021. But it's not canon to Bosher's canon, not anymore.
Yep.
Because
my new canon is Gordon Hazel, or I guess the Christmas Discovery video,
So okay, from seeing those
whichever one.
end of this movie, what do you guys think is gonna happen? You think we're gonna see all that happen in Soderland?
Maybe.
Okay, the accuracy. So for my accuracy of what's gonna happen, we'll probably see more messages at the end from the black screen with the white subtitles. You know.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh,
What do you think, what do you think is, going to be the formatting of this? Is it going to be a mockumentary? Is it going to be found footage? Is it,
you want to know something interesting?
Sure.
Oh, what is it?
Someone was asking Paul in the comments in Project G1 or either Shed 17 were interviewing for their own. I think it was one of Paul's videos in his in the comments where someone said that that for their ideas for a third Shed 17, what if they said so we know that we had a hit logistics and sort of research, right?
Yeah.
And he was thinking of him of Paul making a building that had something to do with Mattel.
Yeah, what would that be like?
Like a third building that's named Mattel or something. Mattel something. Like maybe like Mattel Resources or and then at the end Sir Topham Hatt gets arrested for
I think I honestly think Sir Topham Hatt will be dead by the time that happens.
Oh, probably.
and then
Considering like how old the Fat Controller is.
and then
Yeah.
and then the engines go back to their and then the engines become human beings again and someone says that Edward's president and then place Edward for Thomas as the
Look
president
at Edward for president.
all because of a pornography addiction.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
would
god,
definitely
you
vote
remember
for
Thomas's
Edward as
PC
president.
Adventures as well?
Yes, where like Edward has magazines in the shed.
Yep. That's my antique dome
Oh my-
collection.
I think
I
that's
spent this in there too. And there's my porn mags. I mean,
Oh
Who-
my god.
who are those porn mags? This is the hottest place in town. You got that right.
I think that idea was inspired by that one video,
You know, it's
that one episode.
like I can hear you guys in the video, but clearly in the video, but here,
I
like
think
it's weird.
okay. I think my
You know
guess
what?
is that-
You know what? It's an open secret at this point. Yes, I am returning as Hazel and Gordon and Hazel.
I mean,
Of course you would.
Yes.
I mean, have
I
you
mean,
seen
who
the
wouldn't?
description?
Oh yeah, Soderland. Oh yeah, earlier today I was watching a video that you were in from someone named Alex, and Sonic the Mobian Sam was also in it.
Yeah, I actually voiced Hazel in that. Like, if you give me a voice acting role, like, if you're putting Hazel in your project, like, there is a 98% chance that I will hop onto the project immediately just to voice her.
Wait, what
As
about,
long as you give me credit for, me creating the character.
what about any female character in general?
Like, it's only Hazel that I just
Oh,
jump
okay.
into.
What was it?
Like, especially since I'm so attached to her.
Oh yeah,
I guess for me, it would either be like Thomas or Henry.
oh yeah. I'm gonna be in I'm gonna be in a railway series project with the railway engines. I'm gonna roll as Edward
Oh, cool.
from CMFYT.
Oh my god, I'm in that project too. I just have to get a few more lines in, and we should be good to go.
And then I know that I also checked the cast. I know that your boy Maze is in it, and along with Vickerstown as well. Vickerstown Productions.
Corinne, I don't see myself retiring for a while, actually.
Okay, so my guess is that in the Soderland movie, it's probably gonna take place in the year 2040.
I know I already retired at some point, but came back as a joke.
Yo, I think okay in the Soderland project, it's probably gonna take place in the year 2040.
Probably.
Plus, wouldn't Sir Topham need to be? Doesn't Sir Topham deserve to be arrested after what he's done in that universe?
Do you guys want a Killer Thomas remix?
Sure.
Let me paste the link in chat real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the Five Nights at Thomas. It's the Five Nights at Thomas song by Startug. It's awesome.
Okay. For Soderland, I gotta open up my face for Shed 17 again since this is actually happening. Because I used to face over both Shed 17 and Project G1. They used to be my favorite when I was like 11 to 12 years old.
Wait,
Too bad I ruined it for myself.
was that your video in Project G1 or? Like in the part where the kid was like lip syncing to like the script.
Oh, and that one scene. Oh yeah, that's actually a real YouTuber. And what's worse is that he's even said that he was sent away in a certain unit asylum, and then he's even made fun of MPS's reaction to Shed 17.
No, I just wanted to know if the video was yours.
This is what we were talking about earlier.
Salvage the tube is tread on sonar. Finally, an elastic attempt.
This is the end of the rain.
Of the train.
Call the police.
Call the police on that man.
The
Call the
policeman.
police.
Look at him. Does he feel comfortable? No.
Help me, please.
That's the sound of the police.
Send help. Mom, come
That's the
pick me
sound
up.
of the
I'm
police.
scared.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Texting.
Whoop,
The
whoop. That's
policeman.
the sound that I need.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, I just made an outdated meme reference.
Oh my god, the chat. Oh, the Kalashnikov Clown said, "Oh my god, it's Jimmy Savile." Yeah, I think that's who it is.
Oh shit, it's Dan Schneider. I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't even bring up Dirty Dan.
Dan Ballmeyer's way better than that
Oh my
man.
god, the stream's been going on for like 3 hours.
3 hours! I've been in here for 3 hours! Get out of the way! Everybody move! Get out of the
Oscar
way!
and I have both been here longer than anybody else, so.
Yep.
Level 5. Let me out. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Like I said, I'm surprised that not many of you heard of cupcakes.
Oh my god, okay, so, I used to be obsessed with cupcakes as a child for some godforsaken reason.
Yeah, depending on like which version of the video.
Okay.
Wait,
Like, there was actually a trend a little while back of people, like, making similar videos to other Andrew WK songs, because, like, the song in the
Yeah.
original, like, song, it's called Ready to Die, and it's by Andrew WK, and, like, the others tend to use Andrew WK songs as well.
I wanna party. I wanna party. Party. You better get ready to die. Get ready to down.
Okay, are my nails dry yet?
Oh.
I don't know. I guess I'm like tough enough to like handle gore and stuff. Even if it's
I'm not even
sometimes
gonna comment
very over
further
the
on that, to
top.
be honest. Like, I should have been working on a script this whole time.
Okay, I had a drawing for Soderland that was planned for Tumblr. I was kind of too lazy to finish it, but
Are you literally playing in Project G1?
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
To the simplest form of life that existed.
Well,
Hey,
I
at
hope
least
you
it's not. At least it's not the dark times.
Brain capacity to retain life.
Okay, you're gonna want to turn the camera away so that this, like, stream doesn't get striked.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You should.
Is it because of what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, where it shows like the like whole like
Who would even do that?
Again, at least you weren't showing goddamn Arcade of Dark Times, which,
Okay.
will I remind you, that movie is a piece of shit.
Is this supposed to be okay? Since the Christ,
just be lucky you weren't in a group chat with me in 2020, Bosher. Just be lucky.
okay, since this,
Because during that time, I was doing Universal Era with like Miles, Tinky, a few others.
And I was a complete edge lord.
okay, since the Passion of what do you call it again?
Alright, back again.
I thought you were referring to that one Mel Gibson movie for a second.
Who, me or someone else?
Like whoever mentioned The Passion.
Oh, I'm trying to. Oh, what's it called again? That Passion. What is it? I'm trying to think of it. No one.
Passion of the Christ.
No. Well, yes, but don't say it yet, though. The cross. That Passion of the Christ stone over there. Is that supposed to be like a church? In like a shed? What's that?
Possibly.
It does look like a church.
Why are they in some sort of church with a?
I don't know. Maybe the trucks are there because they don't want to be troublesome anymore. They just want a second chance and want to behave.
And I remember seeing one picture of where Diesel's the leader of the trucks in that shed.
Maybe he wants to change too.
And oh, this is disturbing. Okay, now
Oh,
you're thinking.
don't even show it. Don't even.
Ugh. Who would even do that? You know how Keith said that he wouldn't imagine the worst hell of being a truck?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got turned into one.
Oh, I bet he didn't even want to imagine that experience, even if he did at the end.
Yeah.
You know, wait, what if we get to see Keith again?
As a truck, maybe.
Think
But-
about it. Okay, we'll definitely see Sultan Hat again for sure.
No, I think he'd be dead, Ed.
But wouldn't they arrest that guy after what he's done?
Well, he'd probably be arrested, but then he'd die in prison.
Yeah, exactly, for a good reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember one kid reacting to Project G1 their channel wasn't their channel's not around anymore. Like they were wearing a white sweater and they had yellow hair and he was British. And I remember him reacting to the scene with the train. He's like, and he said the kid's like let go of me. And he says the guy's like of the train. Oh my God, they're bullying. Off. God. Hi, I'm Chris Hansen.
Oh,
Holy
God.
shit, Bosher, what time is it for you?
Oh, okay. What?
It's 10:13 for me.
It's getting late. We've been on stream for like 3 hours.
Oh my God, it's 10:13 where I'm at.
13? Oh, the unlucky number.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a coin module? I can finally leave. Martha, I'm coming home, sweetie. Oh, I can't wait to see her beautiful face. Oh, let me check her Twitter page.
And make out with her? I'm just kidding.
Well, I forgot my password account. Let's see here. Ichichi. Oh, that didn't work. Shit. I'm just gonna have to log in with my diamond. Well, it's not really a diamond. It's more like an emerald, but... Okay. Unlocking secret. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm fucking pissed off. It didn't unlock. Oh, that's okay then. The secret's unlocking. Ooh, ah. And so, birthed from the critical pillar and from Eggman's Twitter base, I am Hot Topic. Oh, who's that red striped mohawk? Why got hot sauce in your head, cuz? What's wrong? Because I put hot sauce on everything. From Twinkies to milk. It's what I do as the ultimate life form. Well, honey, your mascara's on fleek, but we gotta get the fuck out of here. The building's gonna explode. Red stripes? Jet boots? Oh my god! Don't worry, this won't be brought up ever again. To get past me, you must tell me the password. My password is eat my asshole. Oh, that is not an actual password.
Oh, that is disgusting, man.
And my social security is 69.
What is this has-been hotel thing that I just came back to?
Oh no, that wasn't Hasman Hotel. That was the
I'm
Snap.
addicted to the sorrow.
Wow, I'm gonna have to use that to get into your social security account. Shadow the Hedgehog, please join me by my side, and we shall rule the earth together. Mwahaha! You can stand by me, Dr. Eggman, even though my
Wanting to know
body.
A few days ago, just about a few days back, I remember I was
Oh my
showing.
god, I forgot how inconvenient having long nails is. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Lol.
of course it was Callus. Yeah, Callus and Clown. Of course, Dark Times was shoddy.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go fuck your wife. What? You are not allowed to fuck my wife. Shadow, come back here right now. Shadow. What the fuck?
See, wait. You know, we get puns. We hear more about Project G1 and its lore and how it was made in the third one. You know. Yeah, they could probably mention previous things of what happened in Project G1, Shed 17, and Soderland, you know?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Wait,
I'm not
how did you
really
guys feel about
in-
that one scene with Annie and Claire, with like Clarabelle's organs?
Oh.
After all the passengers sitting down that second coach, that caused her to be the R word. If you know what I mean.
Oh, don't even bring up that word.
It's her full brain. People are sitting on her brain. It's basically her brain at this point. Dun, 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 dun. Fusion expensive, pink river further things.
You know what? I've spent enough time on the stream and I want to go do my own thing now. I'll see you guys around. Bye.
Yeah, it's been way too long. See ya.
It's just you. So it's just you, me, and Dylan.
Not for long. Because Jesus Christ, 3 hours. Hold on, is this like feels like the longest stream I've done?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
So Basher, which of us should go, me or George?
Both.
I mean, which one? Which
No.
of us should go first?
Possibly end the whole stream with us in it.
Okay, nah, the 5,000 subscriber Q&A is still the longest. Well, almost as long as that, but yeah. You know, I could just do this. Oh god.
Oh, I'm good. I mean, if someone's getting tired of the stream, they could just leave, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for those sticking around, and I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'm really happy to speak to you guys in person, even though it's not on my channel.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And even if we're not even seeing each other in real life,
Yeah. It would have been cool.
you know, if you guys went to a Comic-Con, who's a voice actor you'd want to see?
The Phineas and Ferb voice actors, of course.
I
One-
know that David Tennant is like at a Comic-Con in London, which I know is the one I've been to a
Probably
few
want
times.
to see. Okay, probably want to see Dana Snyder, who does Master Shake from Aqua Teen, and voices that bunny from the Thundermen, and voices the.
Gazpacho from Chowder.
And don't forget the ghost from Molly McGee.
Scratch. Yes.
Chowder. Okay, I can sound like Mung. Chowder.
I know he does David Alberts, or Reverend David Alberts from Killing Floor 2, so...
Guys, wait, you guys know that I can sound like a. Wait, you guys think I sound like Mung Doll?
You sound like David Reverend Alberts.
Chowder. Wait, what about
The
you?
Lord is for my refuge and my fortress.
Wait, what about you, Dylan? You think I sound like him?
You're a little bit close there, buddy.
Chowder.
But I think it's more like this. Chowder, could you pass me that?
Oh god! Can we just leave so I can finish on my own?
Sean
Okay.
just fucked up the goddamn recipe.
Okay, that's a little much. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Don't you mean good morning?
Wait, are you trying to be Spud from Bob the Builder?
What?
Well, I don't know. The voice. I don't know. I don't know.
What, you think
Okay.
I sounded like Spud?
Wait, was that supposed to be Spud or another voice?
No, it wasn't meant to be Spud. Spud's more like, Spud's on the job!
Does this make you feel like sneezing?
I'm gonna sneeze if we don't end this sooner.
Don't worry, I'll just do this. There we go. Just had to get those guys out of the way. But yeah, thanks for watching and listening to us ramble as always in these streams. And yeah, it's been fun, as I suppose. I really don't know how to end these streams because I mean, I rarely show my face compared to doing these types of streams, but yep. I don't really know what else to add of that. I don't know what else to add, I can't speak. But you know what I mean. See ya.